Hello again and welcome to another Mordian Glory Warhammer 40k Battle Report. In today's episode, we've got something very exciting for you. It's going to be a firefight! The Guard taking on the forces of the Tau Empire. But in a cruel twist of fate, it will not be I running the Imperial Guard. It is going to be this man. I'm so sorry, Mordians. I'm so sorry. Tom will be running the Guard this time. He's been itching to get his hands into the Astra Militarum. He's actually bought himself some Le Grognard's models from Wargame Atlantic. And we're not using those today. That army, he's building it up in the background. But he just couldn't wait any longer. He's like, I need to use the Guard. I need to use the Hammer of the Emperor. And so he will be commanding the Mordian 50th Rifles today. He has concocted his list. And without further ado, let's go straight over to the armies today. So here we have 2,000 points of Trooper Tom's Astra Militarum. Take us through the list today, Tom. What are you thinking? What was the thoughts behind it?
Artillery and infantry.
That was it?
That is all.
So it looks like someone's been watching my videos.
So basically, I just wanted to do a World War One style game, basically. And
That's
Morgan's
cool.
going, Tom, this does not work. And I'm going, more artillery, more flamers.
I was like, so you want to run loads of melters? And he's like, no, I want flamers. I was like, Tom, you want melters? He's like, no, I want them all to be flamers. I was like, well, you can't because I don't have that many flamers.
And it was like, I want 3 squads of mortars. He's like, you'll be better off with some Lehman Russes. I was like, no.
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 He's like, can I get 120 infantry, 3 mortars, and all my artillery? I was like, nope. Welcome to Arcs of Iron, baby. You can't have all your toys, sadly. So this is what you have put together. Obviously, I've given you a little bit of feedback, and you have tweaked it, but this is absolutely your baby that you've concocted. So it's actually quite an interesting list, and I think.
Interesting.
I don't mean that interesting as in interesting bad. I actually mean it is quite an interesting list, and it does have all of the elements that are required to have a good Guard list. So hopefully we shall see it perform on the tabletop. So take us through what we started off with your HQs.
I believe it's a Castellan and Creed.
Yeah, so I'll tell you what. So let's take you through this Guard list today. So Tom first picked out a couple of senior officers. We've got Lord Solar Macaris on the side there, and he is going to be representing a Death Corps Marshal today. And then we have got Creed. And this is not Creed, who's representing a generic senior officer. This is actually going to be Creed, full-blown Creed, with Castellan's Fury and all the other great rules that model comes with. We've then got a Cadian command squad behind that, and we've got the big bullshit banner relic in there, and a massive ordnance, and then as you can see, we've got the medic, the Voxcaster, and all the other normal upgrades that you take in a Cadian command squad. Moving on to the infantry, we have got an infantry corps of 9 Death Corps of Krieg infantry squads. Several of these have got double flamer, the rest have got double melter, all of them have got the med pack, the Voxcaster, and every sergeant has got a las pistol and chainsword. We've then got 3 units of Death Corps of Krieg engineers, combat engineers coming in here. The sappers are on the battlefield. Now these are actually a really cool unit. They cost the same as a normal Krieg squad, but they each come with a 3-shot shotgun, and you can order them to take aim, and if you get Creed to order them to take aim, then suddenly they go from firing 3 shots, strength 4, AP dash, 1 damage, hitting on 3s, to 3 shots each, hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s, strength 5, AP -1. So it's a massive damage boost, and I think when you've got 3 squads of them, you can form a little death ball, and that's 90 strength 5, AP -1 shots coming out of there. It's pretty tasty. So that's the little combination we've gone for. Obviously, they're very short range. They've only got a 12-inch range, so they are going to have to foot slog it up the board, but it still should be pretty effective. So that's all of the infantry. And then Tom was like, artillery. And I was like, okay, here's a couple of battles. He was like, more. I was like, a mortar squad? He was like, more. I was like, Tom, you've run out. He originally took 12 squads of infantry. He's like, you can't take any more. He's like, I want more artillery. I was like, okay. So we ended up going for 3 squads of mortars and 2 basilisks. Ah, yes, the mighty basilisk. That's why we've got the massive ordnance in here today, so that they can get some form of reroll 1s. Yeah. Now, we have got supporting them a Commissar. Now, this Commissar has got superior tactical training, so he will be able to do take aim on these mortars here. So that should be pretty effective. And then last but certainly not least, we decided to go from World War One to somewhat interwar, and we've gone for 3 Hellhounds.
A war crime device.
You like your war crimes, do you?
Yes.
So, right, war crimes only count against other humans, against Xenos. It's fine.
That is very true.
It's fine. So, you went for 3 Hounds. Why 3 Hounds, Tom?
Crispy fish.
Very good. There we are. So, this is the full list. So, it has got a solid core of infantry. It's got a little bit of elite infantry in there. We've got plenty of officers. We've got quite a bit of indirect fire. And we're still running 5 pieces of armor on this battlefield. So there's plenty of tanks, there's plenty of infantry, there's a lot of indirect fire. It's looking like a pretty solid list to me. We shall see how it fares against the brutal efficiency. Let's take it over to the Tau. So here we have 2,000 points of the Greater Good. Yes, it is the Tiger Stripe Tau back in the studio. I actually was really looking forward to playing these guys again. It's just going to be sad that I'm playing them against my beloved Mordian rifles. Look how I massacred my own boys. What have I done? Oh, it's going to be a really strange feeling game for me today. I'm not going to lie. Actually, the first time that I would have played off against New Guard with the new characters. I've not done Guard versus Guard at any tournaments or anything, so it's going to be kind of crazy.
I can't wait for the new video then. Guard are broken!
Guard are broken! GW, you got to fix these guys. All right, let's go through this list. So this is the 2,000 point Tau army that I've got for the channel. Just to let you guys know, it's not necessarily the most competitive army, but it is a really cool army, and it's actually one that has got a few different elements in it. Like we've got lots of stealth suits and stuff. So we've got 2 armies. If you saw the Guard army and were like, that's not overly competitive, well, you can see this army and be like, oh, well, neither is this one. So hopefully it'll all work out pretty nicely. But let's take you through the list today. So starting off on the left, we've got a Tau commander. He has got a plasma rifle, a cyclic ion cannon, and also a burst cannon. I've also given him target lock, which allows him to ignore light cover. And he's got a warlord trait and a relic. The warlord trait he's got is the precision of the hunter.
For brutal efficiency.
Basically, he gets to reroll all hits and all wounds because that is obviously fair. And then his relic is the hollow image projector, which gives him a 4+ invulnerable save. And he has the Krieg Medipack. He ignores the first fail save, which is pretty nice. Behind him, we've got a Devilfish just with accelerated burst cannon and 2 drones. Going inside Devilfish will be the 10 Pathfinders. I really like Pathfinders. I know a lot of other Tau players don't, but they honestly never let me down. And considering I don't run Farsight Enclave, they're a really cheap way of me getting marker lights in the army, so I quite like them. Moving on to the worst unit in the Tau Codex, we have got the Ghost Keel, also known as the Shite Keel, because he's just so terrible. I have given him the Cyclic Ion Raker and double burst cannon. Of course, he's got his little stealth drones as well. He's known as the Ghost Keel. Tom said this to me off camera because he's never seen on the battlefield because he's so bad. Oh my god. We've then got the infantry section. I too like to take a lot of infantry. I've got 3 units of Kroot, each with their muskets, and then I've got 3 units of Tau Fire Warriors, each one with pulse rifles. And that's it over there for the infantry. Nice block of 60 infantry to help me do some objectives and have a good time. We've then gone for my favourite part of the army, what I think to be the most underrated units in the Tau Codex, the stealth suits. We have gone for 3 units of 4 stealth suits. Each squad has 2 drones, 1 marker, 1 gun drone. They're just to help soak up a few wounds. And honestly, they're just so powerful. The fact that you've got inbuilt -1 to hit all the time. I know Tom's got the big bullshit banner, but it should still be pretty helpful. But the big thing is getting +2 to your save and cover means that even if someone hits you with an AP -1 weapon, you're still on a 2-up save. It's very tasty. They're very durable, and they put out a ridiculous amount of firepower. So these are my favourite units in the whole army. We've then got the heavy hitters. We've got a Riptide with the big ion gun and 2 plasma rifles. And then we have got 2 hammerheads. We've got this hammerhead here, has got a railgun and smart missile system. And this hammerhead here has got an ion cannon and smart missile system. And then this hammerhead here with the little sensor spines on top of the turret is actually going to be Longstrike, my second HQ choice. And he is going to have the smart missile system, the rail cannon, and I had 5 points left over. So he has also got a Seeker missile. Thought a good place to put that is on Longstrike. So that is the full Tau army. I should say that I will be running this as Tau Sept today, just because that is the one I'm most familiar with. And also having a free reroll to hit in the bag is always very good. And especially on the hammerheads, if you use Tau Sept, it means you get one free reroll to hit and one free reroll to wound, which is very nice for those big old rail guns. That is my 2,000 point army. If we didn't mention it before, we should have said that Tom was running Born Soldiers on his Guard army, but it's pretty much taken as a given that you're running Born Soldiers with Guard, especially if you're learning the army for the first time. So that is it. We'll be back in a moment with the field of battle after deployment. So here we are, the field of battle after deployment. I have taken the Tau and done what I normally do with them and split them into 3 distinct smaller micro forces. We're doing Napoleon's core tactics today.
I was just about to say that. You're doing the Napoleon maneuver.
There we go. So on our right flank here, we have gone for the Riptide, the Fire Warriors, and the Commander. This provides a nice amount of long-range anti-infantry firepower backed up by a big old gun. We've then got the Armoured Corps in the centre, all of the Hammerheads and the Pathfinders in their Devilfish. Now, I have put the Pathfinders in there in case Tom gets turn 1 and he decides he's going to mortar the bollocks out of them and remove most of my marker light. So that's why they are in there. Always why I include a Devilfish in the list, because I always want to make sure that if my opponent does have a lot of indirect fire, I can protect my marker light. So there we go. We've then got a unit of Kroot that are just in front of them in a position to help jump on a couple of objectives or maybe even make a play for the middle one if they need to.
And what is it the Kroot say, Tim?
Change is good.
There we go.
There we go. We've then got 2 more units of Kroot hanging out in the dens here. And then you might be thinking, Mordian, you've cheated. You've ended up bloody sticking loads of guys outside of your deployment zone. Well, I haven't, because these all have infiltrate. Now, I did think about going hyper aggressive with these. But what's really interesting is when you play against Guard, there isn't like one flank you can dominate and infiltrate forward onto. So Tom is spread out so much, but he's, in a good way, he's filled up all of his various little castles with men. And that means that really it kind of pseudo counters my ability to deploy all over the place. So I haven't taken engage on all fronts for that reason, because playing against Guard, they're going to engage you on all fronts. There's nothing you can do about it. So that was a really kind of like weird moment for me to be on the receiving end of that. But I decided that I would forward deploy a bunch of guys onto this objective. It means that I've got 2 stealth suit teams that are in range of the middle as well if I want to start dominating that. And I've got a squad here that if I get first turn can start jumping down his flank and working on these Krieg engineers. So one way or another, we're in a good position. I am at a little risk here of getting jumped on by a bunch of Krieg shotgun guys, but I think I'll be able to weather it. Stealth suits are pretty durable.
And plus, you cheat in every game anyway, so...
I'm a Tau player. It's par for the course.
You get us to re-record all the footage, so you're like, no. Like, you're not rolling 6s.
That is
a
heinous accusation. A heinous accusation.
Do you want to be paid this month?
I think anyone who's watched our battle reports know that there are moments we probably should re-record because of our unprofessionalness, and this is probably one of them. Yeah, moving on. So we've got the Guard deployment. Now, you have also deployed sort of 3 mini castles. You've got your Krieg Engineer Death Ball over here, supported by some Krieg infantry as well. You've then got your artillery, sir.
Artillery, sir.
Boom, 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 boom. We've got both Basilisks, the full mortar pit supported by their superior tactical training commissar.
Forward battery.
The forward battery, yes, sir. And then we've got the big bullshit banner squad. And then you've just crammed your infantry wherever you can basically hide them. And you've actually done quite a clever thing over here where you've put all of your infantry that can fit in the dens. And then you've used the physical bulk of the Hellhounds to actually just block line of sight onto the infantry, which is most clever, taking cover behind the giant fuel tanks, but especially these ones where it's the old design where the fuel tanks were on the outside. So there we go.
Is that not dangerous? No.
No, not at all. So that is the Guard deployment. You've done 3 mini castles. I've done 3 mini castles. Now let's take a look at the mission and our secondaries. The mission today is the Scouring. So there are 5 primary objectives, and for secondaries, the Tau have taken No prisoners, which I felt really bad taking. Oh my god, I'm taking no prisoners against the Mordians. Oh, I feel sick. I then took decisive action. And I've also taken aerospace relays, which allows me to sort of do some scoring in the end of the game, because I went for Kayun, the patient hunter. I figured that the guard are going to be swarming forward for the first couple of turns, and I want to be able to accept the fact I'm not going to get many points in the first 2 turns, but then step out turn 3, turn 4, turn 5, and hopefully get loads of points there. Tom, you went for the guard classic.
Inflexible command.
Nice.
Boots on the ground.
Very nice.
And raise the banners.
There you go. Cannot go wrong. The quintessential trifecta of guard secondaries. That is a really good set of secondaries, because it will mean that even if you, especially against this army where I don't have a lot of ability to take you off objectives and pull your banners down, there's a strong chance that banners is an easy 10, boots is an easy 10, and flexible is an easy 15. So it could be a very high scoring game, this one. It's going to depend on how quickly the tower are able to clear out these Krieg, but the Krieg have got mini transhuman, so it's going to be tricky. So that is the mission, deployment, and the secondaries. Now we have but one thing left to do: find out who is going first. So Tom, as my guest, you may roll first.
Fuck! I wanted to get that in before you. Yes, I'll go first. Hiya!
Ooh, it's a strong showing, sir.
50-50.
Strong showing. Ooh, the patient hunter. Okay, let's see what you get. Oh, it's another 4. Hey! And the guard are going first. I think with the amount of indirect fire you've got, that's actually not a bad thing. Because I don't
hear the song of the Emperor, sir?
Do you hear the organ playing?
You see the organ, sir?
Yes, there we go.
Open up with a light.
A preliminary bombardment. Yeah, it's very good. Bombardment. Let's go over to guard, turn 1. End of guard command and movement phase, turn 1. They've gone for an aggressive push. They're moving out across the line, sir. The tin whistles have gone over the top, men, over the top. Tom is very much embracing his World War I vibes today.
I'm Conrad von Hotzendorf.
Oh, I don't know why you. I don't even know why you roleplay him. He was the worst. He was the worst guy in World War One. So Tom, why don't you take us through specifically what orders and stuff you did? Because you were very excited about this, weren't you? You were like, I've got a command phase.
I do, for once in my life. So yeah, these guys over here, they got the move order from Krieg. Creed? Is it Creed?
Creed, yeah.
Krieg. And then they auto-advanced up to there, and they're going to try and blast a bunch of fish people off the planet.
Because being -1 to hit natively doesn't really matter when your opponent just moves and advances and is -1 anyway.
Yes.
So there you go.
Auto-advance in 6 is amazing.
Yeah. Love this shit, boys.
I love this. And then these guys also moved, but they got the +2 extra movement, and then they perform the banner on there.
Yes, which again, wouldn't be able to do without that 2 extra movement.
Won't be able to do. No.
Tom's loving it. He's like, the flexibility. Now you see why these guys are the true Emperor's finest.
And then over here, I moved up the Hellhound to basically give these guys a bit of cover, using metal boxes as cover.
Yes.
And then these guys have got the take cover order from the
Command squad.
And then moving on to the left flank, the Hellhounds have also moved up, shielding some dudes with their metal boxes.
Yes.
And then the rest of the infantry is all move, auto-advanced, and +2 to move on this squad, just so I can get the raise the banner off there. Excellent. And that is the end of the movement phase. And my artillery bunker, surprisingly, has not moved.
Can I make one suggestion?
Go on.
Just so people can see this. Right now, your massive orders isn't doing anything.
What do I have to do?
All you need to do is he needs to be able to see an enemy and be in 30 inches of it. So,
okay,
it's up to you, but you could just like poke him out like that, or put him on that little top floor.
Well, he'd still be protected by.
He's still character protected, and then he can like see out over to some crew. You can see the stealths as well, but they're going to be really difficult for you to hit. But just have him up there, and he's safe. He's easily character protected, but now he can view everything.
Yes.
That sound good?
Thanks for telling me that. I did not know what it did. Before the game, Tim went, I'm going to give you a Master of Ordnance. And I went, okay.
I was like, you like artillery? You might as well take one of these. So that was your first ever movement and command phase. God, how did it feel?
It felt good.
Nice. And now you know what's even better.
Artillery phase.
The artillery phase. Let's go over to the guard shooting phase, turn 1. So starting off, you're going for the rear squad of mortars, and you are going to be shooting them over into this squad of Fire Warriors right here. And because you're not going over the dents, it will just be 5 to hit. But you get 3d6 shots, but each one is a minimum of 3. Because of blast.
Oh, because of blast.
Blast.
Brilliant.
All right, off you go. Let's see how many shots you get.
I love artillery.
So that 2 becomes a 3.
Mm-hmm.
So you get 11, 12. 12 even.
God, you're trying to shortball me here now.
I will motivate you, Private Pile, even if it's short dicks every cannibal in the Congo.
And I'm hitting on 4s?
5s. Because you're firing indirect.
But I gave them +1.
So hitting on 4s.
4s.
Hitting on 4s. 4s followed by 3s.
Why are you trying to ruin my artillery?
I'm sorry. I don't run them in a while.
4s also wounded on 6s.
This is true.
Change is good.
Oh, 4 wounds! Look, he's so excited, man.
4 wounds, and I'm hitting on 4s. Oh, that one's a miss. And then
so put those
3s?
4, 3s to wound.
3s re-rolling 1.
So they're all wounded. All right, give me some dice. We'll be back in a second. So Tom's giggling like an absolute lunatic to himself. He's like, I love artillery.
And in fact, I would not be shooting over dents because of the big bullshit banner, wouldn't I?
Big bullshit banner does, let you ignore the dents. So you will be hitting on 4s no matter what.
He's trying to screw me over.
I'm sorry, I have the difficult enough managing my own army that I rarely play, let alone your army that you rarely play as well. All right, let's. I've got 4 saves here. Oh, that's all right. So I've passed 4 and have failed 4. So that is 4 Fire Warriors dead. Not a bad opening volley. Incoming! The second squad is firing.
Salvo into the same warriors. They're still blue.
Yeah, and there's still minimum of 3 because there's still 6 in the squad.
So that is
9.
No chances.
It's all right. It's all right. You saw Tom before was like, I love blast weapons. I'm like, give it time. They're a little swingy.
It's just like, no, he will learn.
He will learn.
So hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s.
Oh, but that's
you don't get to re-roll those 1s, sadly, because you don't have a senior officer nearby.
I'm not a custody.
No, and then a couple more. Oh, so just 2 wounds. Yeah, reroll. Oh, yeah. 3 wounds.
3 wounds, sir.
2 more have died. So now if you fire the last squad of mortars at the same target, it won't be a minimum of 3.
Yes.
So have a little think, and I'll take this card off, and we'll be back in a second. And so the 3rd squad and final squad of mortars is going to fire over into this 10-man squad of Fire Warriors over here. Because Tom, he wanted to blast.
I want the blast.
I want to blast.
I have blast.
Yeah.
So 3 shots.
Very good. So that is 4, 4, and 3. That is 11. It's 11 this time. Not shortchanging you now.
Hitting on 4s.
Yes.
Ooh,
just the 1 auto wound.
I know, but that's still good.
Every time you see a 6, you get excited, don't you? It's like, yeah, buddy.
And then what is this? 3s?
3s, but you get to reroll those 2 1s.
Take these 2.
It's been great having rerolls everywhere, and it costs you like nothing. Oh, no. So that
3
first
wounds.
3 wounds. 2 more Tile Fire Warriors have died. There we go. So just so you guys can see, there's 4 Fire Warriors left here, and then 2 more have been blasted off from this squad. So not a bad shout. Tom so far having done 8 casualties to my Fire Warrior block. Almost 33% of my Fire Warriors have gone. Doing very nice. Is it time for the basilisks?
It is time for the basilisks, sir.
All right, where are you going to shoot them?
One of them is going to go into the smaller squad.
The smaller squad?
Yes.
You're concentrating fire?
Concentrate forward firepower.
Okay, so you're not using a massive ordnance then?
No.
Because you can't see them?
No.
Okay, that's fine. Understood. So, D6 plus 3 shots. It's 4. So normally that would be really bad, but it's still 4 shots?
Still 4 shots.
Still 4 shots?
Still 4 shots. And these are hitting on 4s?
5s.
What do you mean?
Because you hit on 4s. They
like
can't receive take aim.
Why?
Because the take aim is an infantry order. So you get 1 auto hit and 1 regular hit. And then wounding on 2s. So you kill 2 Fire Warriors. Because AP minus 3, 2 damage. So they are good, but there's a reason why people are taking Earthshaker batteries rather than these. Earthshaker batteries are the Forge World versions.
Well, I didn't know the Earthshaker
I don't have
batteries
them.
existed.
I don't have them, but they're 15 points cheaper and they can receive take aim.
Okay.
which is... Oh, do that face. Let me just... He's beginning to believe. So that is 2 of these fire warriors gone splat. Yes. Change is not good. I want to be doing this.
And then what's into the other squad?
Yeah. So you don't. Blast doesn't really matter here because a minimum of 3 doesn't matter because your minimum is actually 4 because you're D6 plus 3. So you can choose to try and finish a 2-man squad off, or you can try and stack wounds onto one of the bigger squads.
One of the big squads.
Okay. It's the big 9. It's the big 9 shots.
Still hitting on 5.
Still hitting on 5 though. 1 whole auto wound. That was quick.
I'm starting to see why people are not so hot on the basilisks.
Yeah, the mortars did more, and they cost...
I thought they got the take aim orders.
No, sadly not. But if you had, like I said, we'll have to get some Earthshaker batteries.
Yes.
And that way you can run Earthshaker batteries in squadrons, Tom. So you can take 9 of them.
Unlimited fire.
Unlimited fire.
I do not care about this cover, sir.
I'm not sure. They might be affected by the big bullshit ban as well. Well, they don't have core, so they're not, sadly. But
how are these not core?
Very little is core in the guard book. Basically, your infantry and your sentinels, and that's it.
Oh.
So again, people do say guard or I've got all this broken shit, but actually, as you found when you were building your list, you were bumping up against the edges of the detachment.
Yeah.
And so you couldn't...
That's the detachment problem, though, to be fair.
It's still part of the game that the guard has got to play it. And also when you realise, like, not everything's core, not everything can receive orders, there is actually lots of the guard codex, which is a bit meh.
If I could take 3 squads of, like, 9 mortars, that would be amazing.
So... you could take 3 squads of mortars, and then you could take 3 squads of the new field ordnance batteries, which are like halfway between one of them and one of them, and that would get you that would get you 15 artillery pieces in your list, and it's not even that expensive. Do you like it? Yeah. All right.
To get some field ordnance batteries.
Yes. So that is the bombardment.
The bombardment.
Now, we do have a little bit of other shooting over there. We're going to see how your Kriegi boys do into the stealth suits. We'll get that on camera this turn because it's a new combo. We want to show it off. Yeah. But normally we do bits of scraplet firepower. We'll do that off camera.
And we'll also explain how the combo works. As well.
Yes, of course. So we're back in just a moment. I like to save these for close encounters. Here we go. This first squad of Krieg engineers led by Patron supporter PJ McMurray. They are going to be blasting into my stealth suits. Tom has gone and spent a CP for ingrained precision, which will mean that you will get you will get auto wounds on 5s and 6s. 30 shots.
Let's rock!
Let's rock. You're going to be hitting on 4s because of the -1 to hit. Because of the stealth suits.
Oh, yes. I don't know why I hesitated so much there.
You don't roll through those.
I was like processing it in my head.
So take out your 5s and 6s. Take out your 1s because you get to re-roll those.
Yes, I do. That's all the 1s, yes.
Yes. Okay, so now take out anything that's a 1, 2, or a 3.
As you can see, dear viewers, this is the very first time I'm playing this army. And I'm really liking this.
So now you need to take out all the 5s and 6s. Because they've also wounded. Don't you roll to wound with them?
Oh, this is amazing. I'm Votan, but worse.
But then more shots.
Yeah, I'm Votan.
It's Soviet Votan.
600 bodies on the board.
So now these wound on 3s because you're strength 5 because you ordered them with Creed. And I'm doing it now. So that's 2 more wounds. So total number of wounds on my stealth suits is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 wounds on my stealth suits. I will be on a 2-up save here. So I'm going to take these on my drones. No, my drones won't be on 2-up save. They'll be on a 3-up save. So we'll take...
Is there any AP on this? In these
it's AP 1, but so these will be a 4-up saves on the drones. So no, both drones are gone. So I've got 11 left. So I've got there's 6 here, and then there's 2 more here.
I love running filth.
So I've still you did 13 wounds, and I've rolled 8 dice there. So I need to roll 4 more.
Is it not 2 for the drones?
4. That's 8. 2 for the drone. No, I need to roll 3 more. So I have lost a stealth suit. And I have lost the 2 drones as well. All right, that's a pretty good volley. That's a pretty good volley. So the 2 drones will be dead. And then one of my stealth suit teams will be dead. And then we have the rest of the shooting. Now we'll do the other squads off camera. And we'll see if there's anything left after all of the buckshot has been fired into the stealth suits. It's like that scene in The Expendables when Terry Crews is using the AA-12, except for imagine there's 30 Terry Crewses. I think that's a murder of Terry Crews eye, I think is the correct hortological term for that.
A murder of Crews.
A murder of Crews eye. There we are. So we'll let Tom roll those shots. So he's got 60 more shots coming in here. Might be a few less because some people might just be out of range down at the back. But we'll be back and we'll see if there's any of these stealth teams survive. And once the clatter...
After the dust had settled, I get to say it now because... I am the guard.
I was going to say the really cool, but
After
fine.
the dust had settled.
After the dust had settled, fine. The stealth suits were completely gone. Turns out, doesn't matter how stealthy you are, if the entire area is filled with buckshot, then you can't dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge anyway. It's very Krieg that. Like, the enemy's got stealthers. Let's just fill the entire area with lead.
Just that Krieg's throwing a plate forward, going, 4! And the rest
Boom! Yeah. So that's so that he did. Tom actually did get all the stealth. I did really well and was doing brilliantly on my 2-up saves. And then the last squad came in. I just got a load of ones.
He's got 5 ones.
And they just died.
Like, this reminds me of playing Custodians.
Yeah. And then we did some morale as well, didn't we? And over here, the 2 remaining chaps in that squad ran away, but this squad stood firm. So that's all right. So the end of my first turn, of the guard first turn, I have lost 13 fire warriors and a squad of stealth suits. Not bad at all. I have to say, those stealth suits all dying was very surprising. I've had an entire Space Marine army unload into one squad of stealth suits and not kill them. So
well, they're not the backbone of the guard.
Not the backbone of the guard. There we go. So that is the guard first turn over. What have I become? That's the guard first turn over. Tom is extremely excited. He's having a good time.
I am.
You've pushed forward relatively aggressively, but not too much. Just a little push.
Just to let you know, dear viewers, as well, I did bring a Custodes army today. And Tim said, do you want to play the tower? And I went, no, guard.
No, I asked you to play I asked, don't warp history. Look at him, he's playing guard and suddenly Stalin's coming out. I'm going to get photoshopped out of my own bloody channel. He's going to start rewriting history. Anything at the gates was facetious. No, it wasn't. Take a look. It's obviously real. There we go. I wanted you to play the guard today. You were... Yeah. All right, let's head on over to Da Greater Good, turn 1. I see the cherry blossoms coming across the battlefield, the tower moving forward. These upstart Guvesa will be introduced to the greater good by force.
Sir, they think our toilet paper is cherry blossoms.
Shazwi, there's a little rosebud in here.
There's still dirt on the...
Oh, God, the cherry blossom, it's got in my eye. Oh, my eye's going pink. Anyway, moving on. You may laugh now, but I shall turn all of your tanks into confetti because it is time to go for an aggressive attack. I know I've gone for Kayun, dear waders. No. But I know I went for Kayun, but I need to do a lot of damage because Tom actually has... That indirect fire is going to pepper me quite badly across the game. So I need to make sure that I am doing as much damage as possible to him. My plan is to basically delete as many engineers as possible and also delete all 3 of these hellhounds. Because when that happens, my stealth units are really going to start coming into their own. But we shall see if we're able to do that. Now, I have moved forward, being Tal, having fly on my vehicles. My God, it's so good. I was like, oh, dense. Master to move through. But wait, it's not. So my 2 hammerheads just swung around here, and now they have got line of sight on this hellhound here and this hellhound here. And I've also got this one here with a straight track down onto this hellhound. Overlapping fields of fire. Sa!
Armoured tracks are cooler.
Yeah, but they ain't going to help you in this scenario. You didn't pay for them either, so off you go.
What do you mean?
You can, there is an upgrade for your vehicles. It's 5 points. Gives you a +1 armor save versus damage 1 weapon.
Didn't even tell me that before the battle.
You never take them, trust me. Then we've got the Ion Head. He is in a position to be able to target this Hellhound and this one, and also lots of infantry. And then we've got the Riptide, who has overcharged his big gun. I should say Novacharged his big gun. And he is also in a position to target these Hellhounds here. The Stealth team over here has jumped forward onto this objective. My infantry has also moved forward onto this objective here. And the Kroot have moved forward onto this objective here. These Kroot have stayed back because they're not really needed this turn. I'll keep them as a little bit of a reserve. And then, of course, the remaining Ghost Keel and Stealth Suits have moved this way to try and get some serious firepower down into these cheeky chappies. Now, that is my movement phase. Beginning of my shooting phase, before I forget, I'm going to do my mark light. So I'm going to gain a CP at this turn, putting me on 5. I'm going to spend that straight away. They're going to do recon sweep, which is going to mean they're going to be doing their marker lights. They're moving. I'm going to move them back behind here. So they're going to marker light and then move back. And then I'm also, for my other marker lights, I'm going to do 1 marker drone over here into this squad. And then I'll do the marker drone over here into this squad. So we'll mark all that up. And we'll be back into the shooting phase proper in just a moment. Oh, I should also say, Long Strike put his marker light on this chap here. There we go. Now.
He's going to shoot his own fella?
No. So we'll be back in just a moment once I've done all my marker lights. So once all the laser pointers had been designated, we were able to get a marker light on each one of the Krieg infantry units. And then we were also able to get 2 marker lights on this Hellhound, 3 on this one, and 2 on this Hellhound there. So all of this primitive Gewese human armor has been marked up by the superior greater good. I like to think that the Commissar's like, see, look, men, those lights coming at you, that is purely their firepower. Poke batteries, sir. Military intelligence says it'll just be random and light. This ain't random or light. So we shall see. So I think we'll start off, as is tradition, we're going to go for a big old railgun. We're going to fire this rail cannon here, and it's going to go straight into this Hellhound here. Now, this is the rail cannon that already has its own mark light, so it shouldn't, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, though, let me know down in the description, that this shouldn't use a mark light because it's already using its own mark light. We shall see. Are you shooting through dents on this? I'm not, I'm shooting straight across here. Okay. Oh, is that dense or is that light cover?
I don't know what we decided before the game.
I think it's light cover.
Yeah, that's fine.
But otherwise, I think all of your mortars and stuff should have been -1 to hit shooting over here last turn.
They wouldn't have been.
I think some of them would have been from the angles, especially when you were going into this squad here. So bullshit. Oh, that's true. That's true. That's true. It's up to you if you want to call it dense.
He's trying to kill me again.
It's up to you if you want to call it dense or
whatever you want to call it. There's 3 bits of dense here. So.
Oh, if that's 3 bits of dense, we'll call that light then. Defo. Okay. Defo for show. All right. So we are going.
I will smoke.
Okay. So that is -1 to hit and -1 CP. So let's see if I get the hit. I get the hit.
Oh.
Wounding on 2s. I got a wound.
Okay.
It's AP -6.
So it goes through.
It's 6 plus 3 mortal wounds is 9 damage plus D3. It's dead.
Dead. Does
it explode? No.
Oh.
That's the might of the rail cannon, sir. All right. Done it once. Let's do it again. We're gonna go for long strike.
The hell?
I told you not to take them.
Cool.
If it was a Lehman Russ, it'd still be alive. We're going to go for the next rail cannon. We're going to go for this rail gun here. It's going to shoot through to this Hellhound here. And I can thread... Oh, no, sorry. This is Long Strike's one. And he's going to thread the needle through and see that Hellhound there without going over the dents. It's a miss, but I get to use my inbuilt reroll in the rail cannon. No! I've missed! Gadzooks, Long Strike, not doing well. I'll tell you what, I'll fire my Seeker Missile.
Long Strike, more like...
Bad Strike.
Yeah.
You were going to say something else, weren't you? Right, so we'll go for... That's the Seeker Missile has hit. It has wounded, sir.
Wounded me.
I'm actually not sure of the AP, but roll dice and see if you roll low. No, right, I'll have to check it. Give me a second. So we've checked, and it's AP -3. That's pretty good. They used to only be AP -2. So now
it's exactly what you needed.
It is funny, that, isn't it? Yeah. But I've checked my codex, Tom. But unlike most our players, I actually have a codex. So there we go. Let's see what the damage is. It's a total of 4 damage to this hellhound here.
They don't reduce damage or anything?
No.
So
no.
how many wounds would be left on?
7.
7?
7.
No good number.
Oh, I should have also...
And did you use a marker light?
Yes, that was long straight. Yes. My seeker missiles. I should have actually said where my seeker missiles are going to go. I'll fire them. I might choose if they're in range of here. I'll fire them here. Otherwise, I am going to choose not to fire them, which might sound controversial. Well, no, I'll fire. No, I'm going to do it again.
No, I'm a gamer.
I'm going to fire the one who's got his inbuilt marker light. He can shoot his seeker missiles over here because he won't use that marker light up. Long strike, if he's not in range of either of the 2 squads, won't fire his smart missiles, I should say, not seekers. All right, so the first man is going to fire his 8 smart missiles. Indirect fire, but because the marker light means I'll still be hitting on 4s, which is nice. So I've got 4 hits. I have not used my towel reroll yet, so I might as well use it here. That becomes 5 hits. Wound you on 3s. Those 2 will fail. These will be AP -1, ignoring cover, so you'll be on 6 up saves.
So 3 AP -1.
Yes. 3 shall die. So 3 from this squad have died, sir.
Okie dokie.
All right. And then I will just measure long strike to see if he is in range over here. And if he is, then we'll shoot that. Otherwise, he's not going to fire his smart missiles because I don't want to use one of these marker lights up because I'd rather have those marker lights available for these 3 units. So long strike is in fact in range of this back squad here with the seeker missiles. He normally hits on 3s, but now he's going to hit on 4s because he's firing indirectly essentially. See, I also have indirect fire, but mine's cool little mini rockets, and like your primitive, stupid... I can't say that with a straight face. I love Basilisk. But let's go for the smart missile systems into the back squad, hitting on 4s. That is going to be 3 hits. Wounding on 3s, so strength 5. 2 at -1. You pass 1, you fail 1. No, you don't. You fail both, but you pass 1 because of the medic. Yeah.
Don't I?
So this one guy dies. Oh, you've dropped him.
He's dead.
He's very dead. There you go. All right, so that was my 2 big tanks over there. Now let's go for the... Let's go for the commander back here. He's going to fire everything into... Oh, no. Go for this tank here, and he's going to fire everything into there. So we're going to have... That is going to use a marker light. So there will be no marker lights left. He is going to get 3, 6, 8 shots from his big gun. He's, of course, going to overcharge it because we die like men in the Tower Empire. So he'll do 1 wound to himself, but I will use my Tower reroll there to reroll that. So he'll get that many hits. He's then going to wound you on 3s because I am 99.9999999% certain it's not a strength 7 weapon when I overcharge it. But we can always double check. But 4s will definitely do it. So those 2 will go away. That's going to be 4. Now, again, roll your dice, but I'll have to double check the AP on this. I reckon the 6 has passed, but I will double check the weapon and its damage in just a moment. So we've double checked and it is in fact AP -2, which means that 1 of those would have passed, 3 of them would have failed. That would kill the Hellhound, but Tom wants to use a command point to try and save it.
For the Emperor.
No. Now if you explode now and roll a 5, that will be most ironic. Let's see. Ah, no. Oh. Tower weapons just melt. It just melts into the ground.
I was sweating there. I was sweating.
I'm going to win this armor duel one way or another.
It's hardly armor. It's literal.
Yes, I also don't think it's armor because it is primitive tracked vehicles belching primitive promethium fumes.
It's just some refueling tanks that have decided to voluntarily...
Some artillery tractors you've just pushed into combat. Oh my god.
Well, I mean, it's very...
Yeah. So we are going to fire our Riptide now, and he's going to fire everything into this Hellhound, and we're going to use one of our marker lights, and this will get 8 shots now, hitting on 3s. Well, that's pretty good. It's going to wound on 3s. And then I'm going to have to check the save, but I reckon it's AP -4, you know.
Oh.
I reckon it's AP -4. In fact, I can check right now. Let's do it live. Iron Accelerator. It's only AP -3.
Ah.
Did I get any 1s to... I think I got a 1, so I'm going to put a wound on myself when I roll to hit. So you will actually get 6 up saves against this.
4 6-up saves.
No, it's very dead. That's 16 damage. Explosion! No, so none of your Hellhounds blew up. Woo!
Oh,
they're all dead though.
I'm relieved.
They're all dead. They're all dead. All right. So that is all of my big shooting done. The Tau Armored Corps showing that it is the superior fighting force on the battlefield. Maybe we are the true Emperor's finest. Heresy! I see heresy! Oh my god. I can't believe I would have said that, man. So I'm going to now...
You should have seen the face I just gave Tim then when he said it. I was like, whoa.
Whoa.
It's okay to say about the Castells.
I might be a traitor, Tom, but even I don't say that. So off camera, I'll do the ghost kill and the stealth suits. We'll see how many of these guys we can kill. And then we're going to be back at the end of the Tau shooting phase and probably the end of Tau turn 1. And the burst cannons went... And the engineering corps, it wasn't a pew pew, it was a intensive firestorm. And we were able to kill 7 engineers from this squad with the ghost kill. He actually did all right. No, he killed 8. He killed 8 from the back squad. He did all right. And then 7 were killed from that strong background here by this stealth team. And 7 were killed from this stealth team. The fact they've got 4 up saves is actually pretty nice. And the fact that I'm AP dash from my burst cannons definitely helped. The ghost kill actually performed all right. You know, well done, little buddy. You're doing okay. It then came over to Tom's morale. And I was like, you'd want to, because he's born soldiers, he's near Creed. Creedy Creed. You know who he is. Near the senior officer. There we go. Near the senior officer, he gets to use the senior officer leadership of 9. So I was like, right, you need a 1 or a 2. Rolls a 1. I'm like, okay, you need a 1 or a 2 here. Rolls a 2. So, okay, now you need a 1 here because you lost 8. Rolls a fucking 1. They breed them tough.
And me and Tim were both going, oh my god.
Oh my god. They breed them tough on Krieg, boys. They breed them tough. I didn't hear no bell. Is that all you got? I'm ready. How about you? And that is the end of Tau turn 1. So we have deleted the Hellhounds and we've essentially annihilated the engineering corps. There's less than a squad's worth of them left there. But I
see men there, sir.
You see men there. But that's just the first wave. And now we've got melter guns coming up here. Ready to melt me.
Or flamers, whichever one.
Or flamers, whichever one. Oh god, it's flamers. Oh god, it's flamers. You're gonna really wish you'd bought melter guns, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. All right, but here we are going into the guard turn 2 now. So they've taken some casualties there, but they've still got the vast majority of their infantry left. I think they've got over 100 infantry bodies still rocking around on this table. So, and their artillery is undamaged. And that actually did quite well last turn. And the tower now much more exposed. And there are melter gun potentials all over the place. So we shall have to see how the guard do going into there. Turn number 2. Guard turn 2 commander movement phase. Forward, men! Forward for your emperor! He is watching you! Tom, take us through what you've done.
Well, as a true guardsman...
Yes?
I have...
Newly discovered convert.
Moved forward... to view the enemy and fire upon them. That's my style, sir.
Naturally, upon sight of the enemy, I advance across the bridge, sir. That's my style, sir.
I always get quotes wrong. So I'll start with the rightmost side over here. One of the Kriegers, who just don't fail morale, have moved up and Krieg's given them take aim. He also gave take aim to this bat squad and he gave cover to this squad.
Okay.
Then this banner squad over here gave cover to this squad, and I believe that's the only squad that they gave it to. The commissar over here gave take aim to the mortars.
Naturally.
And then over here, everything just moved. The aim.
And some of them went 2 inches, and some of them went 12 inches. Yes. The ones at the back went 12, and the ones at the front went the extra 2 inches.
Yeah, because they need to pick up the rifles in front of them for them to shoot next.
Naturally, of course. It's a big infantry push.
Yes.
It is a big old infantry push. I am very impressed. That's your command phase, yeah. That's your movement phase.
But
well, no. Okay, all I'm gonna say is you need to do the damage this turn.
I do need to do the damage
because if you don't, you're fucked.
But you didn't.
If you don't, you're fucked. So we'll see. All right, let's head on over to Guard Bombardment. Phase 2. So starting off over here with this infantry squad, we're not actually starting with the bombardment. We're going to start with a bit of infantry firepower, sir. And you are putting everything from here into this squad of fire warriors here. Now, they moved, did they?
Yes, they got 2 inches.
Okay, so you will be getting... You're in rapid fire range, so you get 14 las gun shots and a las pistol. That will be 15 rifle shots, sir. 15. You'll be hitting on 4s, sir.
4s, sir. Is there anything I can do with these lads?
You could ingrain precision them unless you're planning on doing that somewhere else. That's the exploding. That's the auto-winning 5s and 6s.
I will do that then. This is on the bigger squad over there?
That's on the big squad, yeah.
Yes. So I'll do this. So hitting on 4s, 5s and 6s.
Auto-wound, yeah.
Oh, it's a lot of ones.
It's a lot of ones. Where's your senior officer?
He is there.
Oh, I think he might be within 6 inches. Yes, he will be. Reroll 1s.
So there's 2 1s?
So 2 rerolls. Hey, 2 auto wounds.
2 auto wounds.
Look at that for a conversion.
4 auto wounds.
4 auto wounds. We'll put those to one side.
5s and 6s again.
Just 4s.
Yeah.
So 1 more. So 5 las gun wounds. No AP. I'll take these on the guys that are in cover. So there's 3 that are in light cover. 2 have passed, and then 2 have failed. So 3 have failed in total. So the 3 guys in cover have died. Mm-hmm. You then have 2 melter guns, sir. He's hitting on 4s.
Just 1 shot each on the melter.
Just 1 shot each. 1 hit, and it's an auto wound, and it kills someone.
Do I re-roll this one or no?
You do. It's another auto wound. That's 2 more dead.
2 auto wounds.
That's 5 dead. Now that squad done.
Yes.
And in total, we have lost 5. Oh no, it has to be the guys in cover. So it's 1, 2, 3. Take 2 from that end, and those guys can go back where they were. So half of that squad has been killed. My infantry's not really managed to get into the fight yet. I'm hoping I'll be able to do something with them. Do you know what you're doing next?
Yeah. Do you know what? I will.
We're going to come on the side of the table?
I believe I will shoot these.
No, we're going back at the side of the table. Very good.
Going up the stairs and going down the stairs. These guys are going to shoot into... Depends whether these guys are in range or not.
So you'll be in range.
Well, these will be within the rapid fire range. Those guys won't be, though.
Indeed. And you have a couple of melter guns in there.
Mm.
You're going to go into tanky, or you're going to stealthy?
I'm just going to put everything into the stealth suit so they die.
Okay, start with your laser guns, I'd recommend, because you start with the melters.
I'll start with this squad.
All right.
These guys have the flamers.
Right, flamers. Flamers going in. Right.
Maybe flames. So 2d6 shots.
2d6 shots. 7. That is statistical. You'll be wounding me on 4s. You are within range of your command squad, so you can reroll 1s to wound. Nice. Get rid of the 3s. 4 saves at no AP. I shall take these all on my stealth suits, who will be on a 2-up save and cover. 1 wound goes through, sir.
1 wound, sir.
1 wound.
And I'm guessing it's 15 las shots again?
Yes. Indeed.
14, 15. 15 shots, sir. 6 is all the wounds, sir.
Okay.
That's very nice. Don't get any rerolls here.
No rerolls to hit. You're not quite in range of Creed.
Do I ignore the -1?
You hit on 4s, yeah, because you're in range of the command squad.
So I'm not in range of Creed.
You're not in range of a senior officer. You don't get to reroll 1s to hit, but you are in range of your command squad. So that is 5 wounds in total.
5 wounds.
5 wounds. 1 of the stealth suits has already taken a wound. I've got to do this 1 at a time. He's alright. He's alright. He's alright. He's alright. He's okay.
It's okay.
He's okay. 1 wound so far. So what I'm going to say is, are you doing some more infantry firepower?
Yes.
Right. What I would suggest is we do the rest of the infantry firepower off camera, because we've got an idea of what a melter squad can do, an idea of what a flamer squad can do. In the previous turn, we had an idea of what the engineers can do. Major Hogan is merely engineer, sir. So we'll do the rest of the infantry firepower off camera, and then we'll come back to the exciting bit, which is the big boom booms.
The big booms.
All right, so viewers, we'll be back in just a moment, and we'll see how much more can these infantrymen bring it down. And after the remaining infantry fire had unleashed into the tower lines, a couple of stealth suits had been brought low. I actually need to make sure I removed the right ones, because I obviously don't want to remove the ones that were on the objective, so we'll do that in a second. And then also, one of my hammerheads has taken 2 wounds as well. That's not 2 wounds remaining, that is 2 wounds taken. Over to here, the engineer corps opened fire, and it started off very well. But then I used a CP reroll, and clearly the will of the ethereals was behind that, because ever since then I've not failed any bloody saves, and I only ended up taking 1 wound on a single stealth suit. But now we have got Creed, and we're going to get Creed on camera because he's got 2 pistols, one called Duty and one called Vengeance. And I like to roll these on camera because I like to see which one gets the kill. So roll the first 2 shots, sir. This is Duty.
Duty, sir.
No hits.
No hits, sir.
Right. Well, Vengeance.
Vengeance.
If that's an auto wound, you don't get to reroll ones for yourself.
Yes.
It's -2.
-2.
Which means that I'm on a 3-up save. No! That is Vengeance for the Damocles Gulf Crusade. And that, dear viewers, is a dead
Well,
suit.
do you know what? It's AP3.
Is it AP3?
It's AP3.
Okay, so you've definitely got me.
Dead, yes.
All right, so that I couldn't unfortunately take it on a drone, guys, because I've already been allocating wounds to that stealth suit. But that is all of the infantry-based firepower. Now we're on to the big boom boom. So we'll get some dice together, and we'll do that in just a moment. So the first squad of mortars down here are going to fire. They're going to hit the roof of the building and kill themselves. No, really, what's going to happen is they're going to bend it like Beckham, and they're going to get those mortar shells to land on the 7-man squad of fire warriors right there. Okay,
yes.
Off you go.
So 4s.
3d6.
3.
If you'd like to roll just 3 shots, you can do.
Oh!
Triple 1, but that becomes 9 shots.
No.
Because of blast.
Yes.
So you are saved, fortunately. If you'd gone into the 5-man squad, that would have just been it. More's a swingy, bro. More's a swingy. So there's 3 auto wounds there.
3 auto wounds.
And then there is...
Do I re-roll 1 because I can't
You are... No, you do not, sadly. And you missed that 3 as well. And then you've got these wounding on 3s.
Boom.
So that's 5 wounds in total.
5 wounds in total.
3 will die. There's now only 4 left in that squad. All right, I'm going to take this calculus off. Do you want to think what your next squad's going to be whilst I'm doing that? Oh, yes, so I'll take these off and then this little one off. Oh no, the tank has died. That's all right. We'll write it in a second. I don't know if any more firepower is going into it, but anyway, I was being quite arrogant and taking position on top of the Imperial tank. So clearly the Emperor has smited me.
It has
I've been schmidt. So next squad.
The second squad of mortars that are going to go into, which is the other lesser squad.
There's a 5-man squad and a 4-man squad, and that's it.
I'll do the other the 5-man squad.
Okay.
Please do not roll.
Triple one.
Oh,
No, that's okay. That's 12. That's 12.
$12 shots, hitting on 4, sir.
12 shots, sir.
4 auto wounds.
Yes.
All misses, these miss.
Yes.
3s. That
7 in total.
7 wounds, sir.
7 wounds.
Please die.
7 dice in mine own hand. Oh! Just 1. 1 casualty.
Damn you, sir.
2 4-man squads. We're still going strong.
The second mortar pit. He's quite sick of you.
This is the 3rd mortar
He's
pit.
getting really
This is the
sick
3rd
of you.
mortar pit. So where's this one going?
The third mortar pit is going to go into that 4-man squad again.
There's 2 4-man squads. A 4-man squad.
A 4-man
You do not
squad.
care. Okay. It's 10 shots.
That is okay.
It's alright.
It's 11 shots, actually.
What, a 5, a 4, and a 1?
Yes. No,
It's
a
10.
2.
You get a 2?
2.
I thought it was a 1.
No.
Okay, fair enough. The viewers will let us know.
Do you know what?
Let us know who's right.
This is just one of many times, dear viewers, that he tries to swindle me.
I'll just look. They will. Lambast whoever needs lambasting, viewers. Lambast whoever needs it.
Okie dokie. Dat is wat und.
Yeah.
En dan 5 regular wounds. This freeze.
You get through all the one.
This one.
Okay.
That is 3
3.
wounds.
Okay. Whoa! No, 2 die.
2 die. Down 2. Scratch 1 for that top.
There you go. Alright, is that all that now? Where is the... Okay, we'll have... do you know where your battles are going? We can just keep it going.
Yeah,
we can keep the boom boom train going.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fire this basilisk into that centre stealth suit squad.
You are hitting on 6s, sir?
Yes.
Very good. Double shots.
D6 plus 3.
6 shots. Statistically, you should get 1 hit.
I'm not a fan of statistics.
You,
I am today.
Where did you do your amount of ordnance?
Oh, do I have to designate it?
You have to designate it, yeah.
I'll designate it on that little...
Stealth suit squad. It's convenient you've done that now. 2 rerolls. It's alright, you learn in the army. 2 rerolls there.
Ugh.
So 1 auto wound.
Yes.
AP minus 3.
Is it AP minus 3? 2 damage, yes.
Drones, baby! People hate drones, man.
The second basilisk is going to go into him as well.
Okay, off you go. Hey, that's 8. That is 8. Gadzooks, man. There's a lot of firepower. This artillery is really wearing me down.
Statistics.
Oh! And a reroll.
Emperor be praised.
Oh!
4 auto wounds.
So this drone's going to go, which means there's going to be 3 left to deal with. It's AP minus 3 on a basilisk. I'm in the cover, which means I get plus 2 to my save, which means overall I go down to a 4 up. I'm on a 1 up to a 2 up to a 3 up to a 4 up, I believe. Yeah. So the first one is okay. Second one is okay. The last one. Hey! Get bent. You regress to my high school days.
I don't like you slow rolling. It's not very nice.
Oh, it's for dramatic effect.
Charge phase.
You actually do a charge phase?
I am, sir. Don't like it up.
They don't like it up, sir? Okay, where are the charges happening?
Well, I'm going to put 1 free man into them. Would you like to overwatch me?
I need to check how Overwatch works.
Yeah.
Some guys get +1 to hit on Overwatch.
Something about that.
I'll check. I'll be back in a second. But yes, I will be doing some Overwatch at some point, clearly. So we checked, and Tal don't get any sort of special Overwatch, and we just rolled all these little scraplets in off camera, and Tom was able to get all of his engineers in there, and also Creed. And then he was like, you know what, if I can get this big 9-man squad in, I'll do it. I was like, oh, you'll probably need a pretty long charge. Rolled a 10. So there we are. That is that.
Very good.
Very good. All right. Where else will you be charging? Over here, sir?
10-inch charge over there, which I want to try and make into the... I'm doing it because I'll get 4 for boots.
I'm going to spend a
overwatch
CP
me?
for photon grenade.
Oh, 12.
So can you please double check if it was over 10 inches? Because if it was...
No, it's 10 inches.
Failed.
So 2, so
Okay.
12, sir. Double 6s.
Okay. Double 6. I spent a CP.
Emperor be praised.
That has failed. Failed. Photon grenade! Pocket sand!
There we go.
These guys over here?
However, I'm going to go with these guys first.
Okay.
So I need to measure it in the -2.
So what's the distance?
It'll be 8, 9, 10. It'll be 10 inches.
I think you'll find... Repulse the field! -2 again. It's a battle suit unit, guys. It's a battle suit unit.
Bruh.
Oh my god! Here they go.
They don't like these towels.
Don't like this towel. Oh, I was going to overwatch the other squad as well. There we go.
Oh.
I'm getting bum rushed.
I feel the war.
These bloody guys are bum rushing me.
Amazing. Oh.
All right, do you want to roll the next one, just see if they get in?
Yes, I'll shove these up to there.
Yeah, we'll sort them out in a moment. We'll sort the tank out as well.
I'm presuming it's like a 7.
It's not that far, yeah. There you go, they'll be in. All right, we've been contacted across the line, sir. All right, I'll take my CP off. We'll let Tom move his models in, and I'll rewrite this tank, and then we'll be back going into the combat phase. And this is the field of battle after the charge phase. All of my stealth suits have been contacted. They're getting quite badly mauled this game. I thought they'd do a bit better. They're normally really, really active, but they're getting absolutely battered. All right, where do you want to start off?
I want to start off with Krieg.
Okay, Krieger.
Sorry, I tried to
with a D.
I tried to pronounce it properly then.
And you pronounced it worse with emphasis. All right, get the old man stats up.
The old man.
Churchill in space. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Keep going.
Keep going. There you are.
Krieg. Ah!
I'm gonna slap you, silly.
5 attacks, hitting on 3s.
So hitting on 4s.
4s, -1, strength 4.
Okay, so 4s followed by 4s.
Oh, bloody.
Okay, okay, so 2 hits. Winning on 4s. Okay, AP.
Nice. -3, 1 damage. Is there any stratagems to make me better in combat?
No, that's an order. You didn't do fixed bayonets.
Oh.
If there is, I don't know. I've never used it, so there we go.
So how many attacks do I get? 3 each?
Bloody hell, you bloody shove your arm in the bloody camera, mate.
Sorry, mate.
Trying to get bloody shots here.
Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry.
So you might. I'm not going to interrupt. So you might as well just do these all at the same time. Yeah. So they all hit the same. They all hit on 4s. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 here, and there's 11 from the other squads. There's 19 attacks in total.
19 attacks and then a sergeant, is it?
I've done that. I've already included that.
Oh, you are, have you?
I am very good at this. Well, I'm not very good at this. I'm very good at knowing exactly how many attacks a 10-man guardsman's got.
How many was that? 19?
19. You've got 9 plus 8.
That's easy. So hitting on 4s,
5s. Winning on 5s.
6s?
Nope, not in combat.
Not in combat. Damn, am I re-rolling anything?
1s to hit.
1s to hit. Yeah. Well, it's not looking too great.
God, I'm that good in combat.
Okay. It's 1 auto. No. Not an auto wound, is it, Tim?
No, it's not an auto wound.
So 5s. Oh, God.
God, it's like pulling handfuls of hits out.
3.
5s. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
I'll take this one at a time. First one on a drone. He's okay. Second one on a drone. He's all right.
Right. Well,
right.
That's not very fun. And then I'm guessing these guys over here as well.
Okay, yeah. You've got 2 full squads in there, so that'll be 24 attacks.
24, you say?
24.
24. That -1 is really nice.
In combat as well, bro. It's very good. Once again, same scenario. No rerolls this time.
And they're not auto. Look at that. Autos.
No auto wins today.
Bloody hell.
Damn blast.
Damn these eyes.
Damn these eyes.
Oh, God.
I do love it when you get to play guard because you just get to go full sharp and the whole thing.
5s.
You do get to reroll 1s, but you haven't got any. But you have done very well.
I've done very well, actually.
5 wounds.
5 wounds.
Might as well roll these all at the same time. You have done no damage.
Very well.
Do I get to hit you back?
You do, sir.
All right, so there's 2 attacks per stealth suit, and there's a sergeant there, which means there's 5 attacks for that middle squad. We'll put them all into the squad that's on the objective.
Okie dokie.
I've hit you twice.
Hit me twice.
And I've wounded you twice.
AP, sir?
Known, but you're on a 5 save. Double 1. 2 have died. And then we've got the situation down here where we're going to put all of these into
the 2-man squad, I'm guessing?
No, I'm going to put them into the bigger squad there. So I'm going to go for... There should be another 2 attacks in there. Very good. Oh, and there's a drone, but I think he hits a bit... I think the drone hits worse. We'll just do it at the same time, so there we are. It hits the same, because you can't hit worse than a 5, can you? So there you go.
You can hit it on 6.
Yeah, well, I don't think we do. So you might even hit better, is what I was trying to say. So 1 wound. And
1 again.
Hang on. Hang on.
Hang on.
Have you taken any casualties this turn?
On them guys?
Yeah. No? Last turn, wasn't it?
No, last turn.
So Medipack heals him.
On which guys?
Over here.
Medipack is it all into them guys there?
Yeah. And then the Medipack would stop one of the deaths over here as well.
Oh,
brilliant. Those bloody Medpacks! Marvellous advances in medical science. We've stapled his legs back on. There we go.
Very good.
Very good. So that was a strong guard turn, that was. Contact across the line. You're on a lot of objectives. I was really hoping I was going to be on 3 objectives. Now I'm only going to be on 2. I'm only going to be on 2 objectives.
You would have only been on 1 if everybody had made that bloody charge.
Photon grenades are -2 to your charge and -1 to hit in the combat, so it's pretty bad.
Well, I still would have hit with the Might of the Emperor.
You would have done.
Yes.
You would have done. All right, that is the end of Guard turn 2. A strong showing. It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle. Tom is smashing it on the objective front. He's got 2 banners up. He's Auspex scanned here as part of the scouring. He's controlling 3 objectives. It's all going his way. It's all going his way. But now his infantry are very much in my face. They are exposed. And I think it's going to come over to a dreaded turn 2 Tau shooting phase. And, dare I say it, it's feasting time. All right, Tau turn 2. It's time to go for an aggressive push. I really wish I had Montcar now. That would have helped. But we're Cayenne, so we'll have to see how it goes. So we have gone for 2 years recruit coming around this flank. And these stealth suits have stayed in combat. Because they are battle suits, they can shoot into combat without any penalties, sir. And then hopefully the Kroot will be able to mop up whatever is left. We've also pushed a unit of Kroot out of the middle. And we are ready for some more charges. Now, I know there is some flamers in here, which obviously I'm a little apprehensive about. Which is why the Ghost Skills come over. He will happily tank a bunch of flamer shots on his charge. Unless, of course, all his infantry is dead. Dead, sir, I say, dead. We've also brought the Pathfinders out. I feel like I am going to need their shooting this turn. So they're going to be marker lighting and shooting. And of course, the Armoured Tiger Strike Brigade has moved forward, performing a hammerhead formation. Yes. We've also brought we've brought Devilfish around here, and we've piled the 2 units of Fire Warriors inside. And the reason we've done that is we want to try and protect those Fire Warriors for aerospace relays in the final turn. So that's what's going on there. And we've brought the Ion Head over off the tank. Off the Imperial tank onto the objective with the commander, with the Riptide, in an effort to be able to do lots of damage and hold this objective as best as we can. I haven't moved the commander yet. I may push him forward onto the middle of that objective there, just to see if I can get a better angle. But I'll do that. I'll do that after I've done this little bit of filming, so a bit of war correspondence.
A bit of war
correspondence. That is my turn now. Command phase. I should just say, of course, that the non-long strike hammerhead received long strikes marker light, and that is that. All right. Let's now go into the dreaded Tau shooting phase. We'll do the marker lights. I'm going to spend a CP for recon sweep again. And then once that's all done and we know where our marker lights are, we'll be back with the dice rolls. So we're going to start off the Tau shooting phase with a volley from the auxiliaries, sir. A volley. So we are going to shoot this unit of 10 Kroot into these 10 guardsmen. And then we're also going to do these 10 Kroot into also these 10 guardsmen. There we are. So Kroot do not get to use the marker lights, so we're just going to shoot these off without any problems. And we are going to be hitting you on 4s. Let's take all of these out. No shaper, so no rerolls for me. Let's have a little look. So hitting on 4s. Very good, sir. And then we're going to be wounding you on 3, sir. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 wounds. AP dash. You have lost 2 because there was a medic in there.
There's a medic.
Okay.
Medic.
So we'll rinse and repeat. Tom, put those dice in my hands, please.
Rinse and repeat. Here we go.
Please, sir. Another volley. Oh, got one out of the tray and one on the floor. It's still not in the tray. Come on, we'll get there eventually. Very good. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits. So 2 have died so far. Clear those for me, please. Oh, 1 minute. There we go. It was way more than 6. I don't know why I said 6. And then we've got, it was 8 hits. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more wounds, sir.
5 more wounds.
5 more wounds. 2 have died so far. No med pack available to you now. So 3 have died. Yes. So that will be a total of 5 killed from this squad. You know what? I think we shall continue to volley fire them. And we will go with the Pathius Finderius. And they are going to use the first mark light and they are going to shoot into that squad. So could you please knock me down a mark light, please, sir? In fact, I can do it. It's not a problem. And then you are going to put the dice in my hands once more.
Oh, yes.
Pulse volley. Pulse volley, sir. Pulse volley. Now, there are 20 shots here because each one gets 2 shots, 24-inch range. Here we go. Hitting on 3s now. Hitting on 3s. Very good, very good. We're not in Cayenne yet, so we're not getting any explosions. Yes. Very good.
3s, you say?
Yes, you can put those in my hand, good sir. And 3s again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 saves, sir. 8 saves, sir.
8.
4 have died. There is only 2 left. 1 left in the squad, even.
1 left.
1 left in that squad. It will be the medic.
It will be the
Okay, very good.
Actually, no, it'll be the Vox.
It will be the Vox. Okay, very good. Now we are going to go for. We're going to go for the Ghost Keel. Yes. Oh, no. Yes, no. We're going to leave him. We're going to leave that last guy. He's okay. He's not doing harm to anyone. We're going to go with the stealth suits. They're going to fire into combat with no problem. I'm going to put 1 stealth suit into this squad, 1 stealth suit into this squad, and 1 stealth suit into that squad. So I will need 6 dice at a time. So this is into the first 3-man engineer squad. We've got 3 hits. And we've got 2 wounds. 2 4-up saves. 1 has died. So there's a 2-man squad left. This is on to these. Oh, God, bloody hell. We're then going on to the next squad. That's only going to be 2 hits. 2 wounds. Both okay. And then so this is now into the 2-man squad. So if you could just clear those dice away from me. My glamorous assistant. Thank you very much. Oh my God, that's showing some willing. Oh God, that's 4 saves, sir. This is on the 2-man squad. No matter how badly we abuse the Basilisk crew and the limited edition 2003 Games Day model, they are dead. So you've lost the 2-man squad in the centre, and then 1 man over here. I think Mike Fisher. Sorry, Mike, you have bought the farm. So there we are. A little Patreon support. Thank you to Mike for being a Patreon supporter. There we are. Right, so that was the stealth suits. Interesting. Okay, we're going to have a little think now. So from the left flank over to the right flank, let's take a look at these battle suits. The commander is going to fire everything he's got into this squad of guardsmen here, sir. Okay, so we're going to fire our burst cannon first. Now, the commander's not really had much of an opportunity to shine yet, so this is where he goes. So he's going to have 6 shots. He hits with everything, so he hits on 2s.
Very good, sir.
He's then going to wound you on 3s. Now he gets to reroll all of his failed wounds because of precision of the hunter. For brutal vision. So he gets 4 wounds, you get 4 5-up saves. Oh, so 1 dies, but that's the medic. So then we've got 3 shots from the Cyclic Ion Raker.
Medic.
He hits with all of them.
Here's freeze.
He gets to reroll both. Oh, so he kills 1. 1 just dies. And he gets a plasma rifle, hits, and wounds and kills him. So 2 have died. 2 have died. We'll then go straight into the rippiest of tides. And he's going to put everything into that squad as well.
The ripest of tides.
The ripest of tides. He's going to go for the old cannon. He went for reroll. He went for feel no pain on his what do you call it? His Nova charge. Yeah. Oh, he's making it the rules, yeah. So that's 3 more dead from the Riptide. So that is 5 dead from the squad. couple of the old plasma rifles. Got a hit. Don't have a wound, but I'll use my Tau reroll there. No, so the Riptide doesn't kill it. It just kills 3. So they're breeding them tough on Krieg. They're breeding them tough. So now I think I know what my options are. So I'm going to go for this chap. He's going to fire his smart missiles over here. Mm-hmm. And he's going to fire his big gun over here. Okay, so the smart missiles. We're going to have 8 shots.
The smart ones.
Yeah. Okay, so we've hit you 1, 2, 3 times. We're then going to wound you once. That is going to be a 6-up save. It's past it. It's looking good.
Very good.
And then we're going to have the main ion cannon. It's going to fire three shots. It is going to use up one of my marker lights. 3d3 for 5 shots. Not bad.
Not bad, not bad.
Okay. We're going to use our Tau reroll there. Very good. They all hit. Ooh, only 2 wounds. And one of those will get Krieg. You won't get a save. So that's just 1 guy dead from this squad. These Krieg are tough, man.
That's a total of 2?
These Krieg are tough.
Or just 1?
Just 1.
So
one from... Oh, no, you've passed the save here. So, yeah, just that one there. Okay, so I think we're going to have to go for the Devilfish, and I really need to deal with these melter guns, so I'm going to put everything into here. So we've got the Accelerator Burst Cannon. Accelerate! Intensify forward firepower! Oh yeah, there we go. I'll use my Tau reroll here. Nope, misses because it's hit on 4s. Wounding on 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I will need to check the AP on this because I think it's pretty high. It's at least 1. So if you want to roll and see if you get any 6s, and then we can check. Oh! So we'll check if it's AP1 or AP2, but at least 1 has died. And then we've got the 2, gun drones. So just put that dice, that little green one to one side, so we know which one. Just 1.
Oh, just 1. Right?
So I know which one's died. Yeah. Then we've got the little gun drones. They're going to hit 4 times because they're attached to the old guy. And then we've got another 4 wounds on you. These will be at your 5-up saves. Okay, so either there's 1 guy left or there's no guys left.
1 guy, no guy.
Let's take a look at the stats for the Accelerator Burst Cannon. We're back over on this side of the board, and the Ghost Kill is going to fire all of its shots using up the marker light into this squad of guardsmen here. Now, they've used their medic now. The Ghost Kill will be going across dense, but the marker light will give it back, going on to 4, hitting on 4. So, let's fire these twin burst cannons first. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. That's okay. We'll save our Tau reroll for the main gun. Oh. That's 3 wounds on them, sir.
AP?
Nothing on this. That's one more dead. And then we've got the main Ion Raker. That is going to get 2 hits. We're going to use our our Tau reroll there. So that's 3 hits. That's 2 more dead. Just completely dead.
Completely kaput, sir.
Completely kaput.
They are no more.
They are no more. All right. That does mean that I've got my 2 hammerheads left. And I think I'm going to go for the... I don't need to, they're going to get chopped up in combat. That's fine. I've got 2 units of crew that can have a Barney over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for my little smart missiles into this one bloke over there. And then the main gun is going to fire into, be hitting on 4s because of the, I might be able to fire into him, you know, because are you within 3 inches there?
Should be.
Okay, well, I'll fire the main gun into there and hopefully kill loads of them so that you're then not within. Then I can long strike the command squad. All right, so let's go for the... In fact, if you want to bring back some Kriegers over there, I'm not that bothered. I can always charge you with the Riptide. So I'm going to put everything into this squad here because I want to try and wipe out so I can then gank your command squad. All right, so smart missile systems. I remember this guy just counts having a marker light. So he will be hitting on 4s, going over that bit of terrain because it is dense. And then he's going to be wounding you on 3s. So that is 4 saves at -1. That's 2 more dead. And then we've got the main gun. Misses, but it gets to use the hammerhead reroll. And it does get... Oh, it might not hit. It might be going over dense. That might be... I think that is a miss. I don't think it's going to do it, sadly. Yeah, because I don't think I hit on a 3 base. All right, that means that Long Strike doesn't have a great target. So Long Strike is going to put his main gun into them, because I think he's still within 3 inches of there. And then his smart missiles will go over there. So that will allow us to... so we'll fire the main gun into the squad over there. He doesn't hit because of the dense. No! Oh, my God. So the two rail cannons... I should have gone for submunition. Oh, well, too late now. And then we'll go for the smart missiles over against that one lone bloke. He will get those 5 hits. He will get 5 wounds. AP -1.
Is it in line of sight? Yeah, I'm guessing.
It's AP -1, but you'll get +1 to 5 ups. Yeah, no, he's very dead.
He's a medic. He can stitch himself.
Stitch himself back together. Yeah, you wish, man. You wish. And then the only other thing I'm going to do, I think, is I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little crew guys that are going to try and shoot him. I don't think I'm in rapid fire range, so it'll just be 6 shots. 1, 2, 3 hits. 2 wounds. 2 5-up saves. On the lone Voxman.
Brutal efficiency.
No, he is gone. So that guy's wiped out. So we've killed a few scraplets there. Didn't do quite as much damage as I wanted to there. I feel like I got a little unlucky and your rolls were a little hot. But that's okay, because we actually have a charge phase. And the Kroot... the Kroot are going to go charging in like berserker infantry. Let's see what we can do. So we are going to... I'm declare it now. I'm going to do them into there. And then I'll see if they make it. And then we'll see what happens with these 2 squads. Okay. So let's just go. Let's keep it rolling.
So I'm going to overwatch them guys there.
Oh, I'll try my ghost kill him first.
Well, okay. There's a melter there.
That's okay. The drones can tank it. So do you still want to overwatch me?
I feel like I might as well.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll get as you decide to slow all the filming down, Tom, and ruin the pacing of the video. That's fine. So we'll be back once Tom has got his sides together and done his Overwatch. Okay, so we just did Tom's Overwatch off camera, and now we get to, and he killed the 2 drones from the stealth suit, and now, well, I say stealth suit, the big stealth suit, and now we're going to charge in with the ghost kill, and let's see how we do. That is probably not going to be enough. That's okay, though. He didn't need charging. He just needed to absorb the Overwatch. Then we'll go for the Kroot. Yeah, they're going to be in. Yeah. I think 10 Kroot should beat the shit out of 10 guardsmen. But we'll see how it goes. And then I'm going to go over here. This unit of Kroot is going to charge down here and here. Mm-hmm. We'll see how that does. They shouldn't be able to fail that. Nope, that's fine. And then the last charge really is a bit of a tricky one. They're not actually worth any points. They are worth points, so he's going to charge into there. They're going to charge into there.
Very good.
Probably not going to do it. I'll use my CP reroll there. Come on. Oh, out of the tray, out of the tray, out of the tray, out of the tray, out of the tray. Come on! No, that's probably not going to make it. So, yeah, so it's just the 1 unit of Kroot in over here and the 1 unit of Kroot in over here. So there we go.
Big, man, that could be big.
I'm going to fucking eat these guys first. I'm not letting you interrupt. So we'll move the Kroot in and we'll be back in just a moment. Okay. All right, we are going to go with the Kroot in the middle. Tom has tried everything from sexual persuasion to bribes, monetary bribes, to get me to go with this squad over here first because he wants to really interrupt over here. But sadly, my soul belongs to the greater good, not to Tom's fellatio skills. All right, so now let's go over. Hitting on 3s. That looks all right.
Not bad, not bad.
Not bad, not bad. All right. Okay. Okay. 3.6 Ronkin. Yeah. Could you put those 2 dice in my hand, please, sir? All right. Ah! Threes again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11, sir. Now, you will be on 6 up saves against this, sir. 6 ups. We shall see.
6 up saves?
If you might want to combat, baby.
Is it not, are they not on 4 up save?
Why?
I don't know.
No, they're not. No. You don't get cover in combat. And they're all dead! Even with your medic! 1 CP for Grizzly Feast. These mordians taste like iron brew. That's actually really big because I was like, oh god, they've still got the medic. He only needs to pass like 1 or 2 of them.
I was expecting it to like, just because I was going to be like, I wasn't expecting to get so many attacks through. I was hoping you'd win.
No, they did alright, the crew, man. They did alright. As always, my shooting-based armies do better in combat than they do in shooting. Okay, and now, Tom, do you want to interrupt over here? Or?
Yes!
Yes?
Yes, into the group, sir.
Okay.
The 10 dudes into the group.
So you have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll say that can go into the crew. 1, 2, because they're not quite base. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of these is the sergeant. So that and then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 that are going to have to go that way. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 3, 7 attacks from the sergeant into the crews.
7.
7.
7.
Hitting on 4s. It shows promise. Shows promise, sir.
Shows promise, sir.
Hitting on 4s again.
4.
Oh, my God, Zooks. And I will get a 6 up save. 6 up, sir. No, so 3 birdmen have been brought down. It is KFC tonight over here. Got them. Oh, we forgot to say that, didn't we? Where did the stealth suits go?
Oh, yes.
Yes. So, in case the mysterious case of the missing stealth suits, Tom, you've cut them down. I thought it was like, oh, why are you doing that? You only get to put it on one of your squads. Turns out you put it on one of my squads, and he got 20 bloody dice to cut me down, and he cut me all down.
It was pretty. We read the strategy and was like,
oh.
that's actually all right.
I will admit, off camera, I was like, I'm 100% sure it's only one of your units, and I got very humbled. So there we go. I got humbled fastest humbling in the West over here.
He was like, I'm 100%, you're wrong.
Yeah.
Actually, you're right.
You're right, yeah. But I always admit my mistakes on camera.
Yeah, it's very well.
So we're going to go for everything here into those Krieg boys over there. Why have I taken 3 of your guys off, Tom?
Why have you taken 3 of my guys?
Your guys are dead.
Cheating. This is what he does. Tournaments.
I am a towel player now. I've got my crossbow ready. All right. Let's get so that will be 14 attacks from the crew now. So that is 5. That is 10. And Tom, if you could put 4 dice in my hand. Good sir, kind sir. I said in the hand. Sorry, I can't get that these days. All right, now these are hitting on the old 3s.
3s followed by 3s.
3s followed by 3s. Because crew are not very good at shooting, and they're not very durable, but they can hit. Wow, that's actually pretty spanky. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. There you go. And I believe you have used your med pack already because I shot you a bit, didn't I?
No, you shot the engineers.
I did, so I haven't used the med pack yet. I'm cheating again.
Cheating again.
This comes with territory.
6 ups.
Yeah, so 1 pass.
1 pass, and then 1 doesn't go through. So 6 dead.
6 dead. So that's those 3 there. And that one. Do you want the medic alive or not? So basically, you've got 3 left to kill out of there.
Okay. Let's have a look.
Do you want to have a little think? I think you need some new glasses, mate. There's one rifle there you can get rid of.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. And then I just need to pick one more.
The flame or the medic or the box?
I'll pick the flim flam.
The flim flam. All right. So you have interrupted there. I've then done my charge. It is going to go back over to you as the defender. So you can strike with Creed's power sword first if you so desire.
I do so.
You do so.
I do so, sir.
Okay.
So there should be 5
attacks. She's got he has got all of the attacks.
The shim.
Yes. Well, we're using Daddy Creed today, so this is pre-Fall Acadia. So this is Daddy Creed, not Lady Creed.
3 wounds. AP -3, sir.
God, Zooks. All right. Well, the drone's dead, and one of the suits is dead. Bloody hell.
Huzzah!
Bloody hell. It's going to go over to me now.
It is.
And then I'm going to put my stealth suits over here. So 5 attacks. Gadzooks, I've got 3 hits.
3 hits.
I'm just going to put it into, if there's a 2-man, there's not a 2-man, there's a 2-man squad. There is a 2-man squad. I am Strength Forcer. So 3 wounds, 3 4-ups. No! 2-man squad has died.
Is that not the 3? Oh no, you can't.
I shot 1 to death.
That's alright. That's alright, sir.
There we go.
We don't need them.
We don't need him. Oh, the drone will get to fight you as well, but I'll just say his attacks would have...
Dead.
Yes, the drone is dead. I'm just cheating you again.
You are cheating.
There we go. Just tell the players, man. Just tell things.
And then I'll fight you over there again.
You all get to fight me back here. This is the last scrap of the shooting. Attacks even. No hits because you hit good at shot, but not at bop.
Hit good at shot,
but not at bop.
The bop shot.
All right, so the very last thing you have to do here, sir, is the morale.
Morale.
You have lost many.
I
believe your leadership 8 because of the officer. How much CP do you have? I don't
fucking... I spent...
You spent 1 for Overwatch.
Yes, and 2 for Interrupt.
Oh, so you have none.
I have none. 6.
They are running, yeah, so...
And it will be 3 more.
1 more.
1 more.
So do you want to lose the 2 flames and keep the medic in the box?
Yes. Keep the medic in the box.
Oh, bloody hell. These are 2 melticons actually, but there we are. 2 medic in the box. All right, because you might be able to bring them back with a CP.
I might.
If you want to waste your one and only CP
on
such an endeavour. All right, now that is the end of the tile phase. We've even got a little red, and I didn't realise my tape measure actually matches the army. There we go. That is the end of the tile turn 2. That was a big turn for me.
Yes.
But it was expected because you had pushed forward aggressively.
It was expected, sir.
These guys, I have spent a CP on Grizzly Feast for the guys in the centre, so we'll just make sure that's done. So the end result is that the guard have been cleared off the middle objective, so you won't be getting 12 victory points there, which I know you really, really, really wanted. And then the guard over here, this flank has been fairly well battered, but you do still have 10 men in reserve here. The command squad is holding firm. Mm-hmm. And of course, you still have this other flank over here, which is doing very well. You've got 30 infantry and an officer. So it's all still to go, but the tower force is looking mightily intact. But we're not doing almost anything with our secondaries. We're scoring no prisoners, and that's about it.
Yes.
So there we go. We're not doing. I haven't done the action for scanning objectives or anything. Just don't care. Apparently.
Don't need it, mate.
I'm doing the old towel thing of don't play the game for the first 3 turns and then win. So we will be back. Going into guard, turn 3. Any other commander, in the face of the overwhelming onslaught of the Tau, might consider pulling back, husbanding his resources, and trying to outlast the enemy on the remaining objectives that he can hold firmly within his grasp. This is not the way of Tom. Naturally, upon sighting the enemy, sir, I advance. That's my style, sir. There we go. Dude is going for a big old push. Now, Tom, take us through what you've done precisely.
Move on everyone.
Very good. So,
fix bayonets on the guys in combat. That's my style. That's my style.
I love it. So all of these units here have received move and move. Now the reason you've done that is you needed the 2 extra inches of movement to start getting your melticons into range, start threatening objectives, to be able to get charges off, all that kind of good stuff. You obviously want to get charges off so you can get obsec onto many objectives and try and knock my primary score down. Is that correct, sir?
That is correct, sir.
Excellent. Over here, you've forgotten a meltican, by the way. He needs to... the only people that have not received move and move is the squads that are in that big brawl there. The ones on this side of the wall and on the other side of the wall, they have received fixed bayonets. And then, you did not choose the Stug Life, Tom, but the Stug Life has chosen you. You have gone for some direct fire. We're turning these basilisks from artillery into assault guns.
Well, yeah, they've been a bit shit the past 2 turns. I want to see whether they can last in the...
direct firefight. More enemy armor has appeared, sir. Excellent. Our first catch of the day. All right, so that is your movement phase. That is your command phase. You've taken aim with the mortars again, I believe. By the way, just to let you know, he is part of the squad, so he's just going to...
Oh, is he? Oh, my
very,
God.
For gadzooks. So he's going to be there, which gives you an extra wound in the unit.
Yes.
Which is very nice. You have gained a CP. You have spent a CP.
Yes.
You brought back the 2 melter gunners that fled. You were like, no, get back here.
Get back.
So the medic just like grabs them and just gives them a shot of friends on. It's like, get back in the fight.
Gives him a little kiss on the cheek. He's like, no.
It's not. He's like, let me do it for you. All right, so that is the Imperial Guard movement and command phase. They don't like it up, sir. Let's get to the shooting phase. So starting off, you're going to designate with the Massive Ordnance the Pathfinders for a damn good thrashing, sir. Yes. And then you are going to unleash the Stug 3, also known as the Basilisk, onto them. Let's have a go. How many?
SU-76, if you will.
The SU-76, if you will. Very good.
D6 plus 3.
Yes.
It is
that I shouldn't have used them to shoot anything. All right, this will be hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s.
4s, rerolling. Do they naturally hit on 4s?
Yeah.
God, that's...
Most of the Guard Army does. We just get all these janky bullshit
It doesn't matter when I get auto wounds, sir.
That's 4 dead.
And then...
Yeah, one more. That's 4 dead.
4 dead.
Now you have a heavy bolter in there as well.
Do I? Yeah.
Yeah, so you can shoot that. It's what, 3 shots?
3 shots.
2 auto wounds and another one. So 3 6-up saves. Nope. So that is 7 dead from the Pathfinders in total. Damn good show, sir. Damn good.
Very good, sir.
Okay, I'll remove those casualties and we'll be back. That was the first Stug. I imagine we're going to be going with the second one now. Yes. But we'll remove the casualties. We're back in a moment. This Stug is going to fire into the Devilfish, housing and hiding the Fire Warriors. All right, D6 plus 3 shots. It's 5 shots. 5 shots. Okay.
Oh, yeah, sorry. The Heavy Bolt is going to go into the Pathfinders and the Devilfish is going to go
all good.
5 shots into
Okay, so these will be hitting on 4s. 1 auto wound.
Very, very bad, sir.
I fail it. That is 2 damage on my... I'm going to nick one of your dice for this.
Probably shouldn't have done that.
Well, you've got to give it... You're just sort of trying them out, aren't you? Yeah. You're trying them out.
See what they do. And then the 3 Heavy Bolters into the Pathfinders. That's
2 auto wounds.
And it hits on 4s, I'm guessing?
Yeah, but...
it misses.
Yeah. 2 more dead. Those Pathfinders have taken an absolute rogering this turn.
They have, sir, yes.
All right, those 2 Pathfinders are dead.
Righty-ho-ho.
Little think?
Yeah, little thing.
Little cogitation. All right, we'll be back in just a moment once Tom has decided that he must concede. We'll be back when he's had a little thing. I'm only joking. Moving on from the big guns, we are going over to the infantry squad, the backbone of the guard. This 10-man squad is going to put everything it can into the Kroot there that are feasting upon their comrades. They're like, do you find the human tastes like chicken? And they're like, yeah.
Tastes like dog.
Tastes like
2d6 shots from the flavors.
Yes. Ooh, it's only 4.
Figure.
It's only 4. Now you're wounding on 3s.
Bruh.
Now I will be in cover there, which means I'm going to 4-up save. They didn't take aim, so it's a 4-up save, and I am all right.
I'm guessing it's 15 layers short.
Would you like to throw a grenade? You can throw a frag grenade from your sergeant, which will be a minimum of 3.
Yeah.
So 14 lads. Do you want to do the frag grenade first?
Yes.
All right, so frag grenade. It's the big 5, big 5, big 5. All right, now you will be -1 to hit me because I am dense. So you'll be hitting me on 5s.
Well, don't I ignore it because my feel better.
Oh yes, your big bullshit banner is actually close enough to the front. Normally mine isn't this far forward at the board, sir. So I'm not used to it. So yes, you will be hitting on 4s.
Well, I like to run my colours, sir.
I'm built different. So that will be 1 auto wound and 1 hit. You'll be wounding me on 4s. So that will be 2 wounds. I will be on a 4-up save because of the cover. Fail 1. I'll be on a 5-up save because of Grizzly Feast. Yes. All right, now you have your 14 laser guns. Laser. Freaking sharks with freaking lasers on them.
Now, do I re-roll any of these?
You won't re-roll the ones because you're not in range of your senior officer, but you will re-roll the ones to wound.
Hit. Rerolling 1s to wound.
There's a 3 in there, yes. Nope, so 4 saves. This will be 4-ups because the group being in the old cover. Oh, God!
4 dead,
oh, no. Grizzly Feast. Change is good. No, so 3 of them will die after all that. So 3 Kroot are dead so far. Let's keep a tally, viewers, so Tom knows I'm not cheating him.
Which he always does.
Which he always trying to... Well, only when playing Tau. But that's, if you're not cheating, you're not trying hard enough.
Okay, the second squad behind them is going to put their stuff into them as well. So
okay.
That'll be 15 layers.
Yes, you'll be out of grenade range. So 15 layers. You've got 1, 2. Yeah, that's an undamaged squad. 15 layers, 2 melters.
15 lasers.
Lasers.
I think I want to go for ingrained. Oh no, wait! I've got no CP.
You've got no CP.
I've got no CP, mate. That's all right.
You're gonna have to kill these fucking prawns with the rifles.
Bloody prawns.
They will get reroll 1s. Just say you had 4 1s there. Just do 4 rerolls. So that's your wounds. You've done this in a very most confusing manner.
Right.
So that's 3 more hits, and then wound with those, and then reroll those 2 1s because you need the big banner.
Oh, bloody hell.
There you go. That's the final result.
5
plus the 2 autos.
Yes.
So 7.
7 saves.
7 saves. 4 ups. 1's out the tray. 4 ups. Okay, so failed 3. And then the Grizzly Feast. Ooh, so 2 more dead. So 5 have died in total. 5 of the Birdmen have died.
The melter.
Yes, the melters. 1 hit, 1 reroll. You're in range there. Oon hit. That's an auto wound.
Oh, it's an auto wound.
How much damage do you do?
4.
Right. How hungry was that man? No, not that hungry.
Not that hungry.
So another one has died. Okay.
All right then. So.
Is that everything in that volley over there?
How many...
Command squad, they advance?
No, they didn't advance.
So you can do you do command squad?
What do they?
Well, the trumpet counts as a flamer.
Brilliant. So D6 shots.
1.
Was it hit? No.
It's not a very good flamer.
No, not very good. No.
And then you've got.
What is a trumpet?
And then you've got 1, 2, 3 las guns and a las pistol. But that last pistol guy could... Oh, bloody hell, I've gone and ruined everything. But that last pistol guy, he'd probably be out of range for the grenade. So yeah, it's 3 las guns and last pistols. So that'll be 7 shots. No rerolls here. Yeah, so 4 hits.
3 hits.
3 hits even. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Both passed. And then you've got the bolt pistol from the officer. Misses. So that is everything there. So I'll take my casualties off now, and then you will probably have some. You've got this squad over here to shoot.
Yep.
And this squad over here to shoot.
The melters over there as well.
And you've got the melters over there as well, and then you've got the mortars. So let's just tidy the table a little bit, make sure we're not losing track of anything, and we're back in just a moment. So we've done a little bit of shooting off camera. Creed and shot his 2 pistols, Duty and Vengeance, into stealth suits and missed everything pretty much. So that was fun. And then we did the cheeky little melter squad round here, and they were able to gun down the recruit to just 3 whole chicken men, which was a bit of a shame. And then over here, you did your melters and las gun squad over here. The melters went into the Riptide and was able to do 3 wounds to it, including even taking into account my Feel No Pain. In case you're wondering why it's only got 10 wounds left, people, because I took 1 on the overcharge earlier in the game. And then you did the las guns over here, but I just passed the saves. And then the las gun squad over here did flamers and everything. Bring it down! They bathed it in liquid Promethean fire, and it strode through the flames undamaged. Like that scene in War of the Worlds when the tripod comes over the hill. Best fucking scene in that film. Very cool. Haven't seen that film? Go check it out.
They were melters, but Tim did inform me they were not.
Well, you should have paid attention to what you meant.
Yes, we'll go with the mortars now. Then.
We'll go for the mortars. We're going for the first. Basically, you go do 1 squad at a time into the central recruit until they're dead. Very good. First squad. 10 shots.
Yep, 10 shots.
You will be hitting on 4s. No, you're in the dense. And you're not near the big bullshit banner, so you'll be hitting on 5s, sir.
5s.
Including the indirect fire.
Get a reroll from the commissar then?
No. He does not give out rerolls. That's
Is it reroll 1s to it?
You don't get to reroll any rerolls thanks to the commissar. He does nothing for you in that department.
So that was 1 that hit other than the auto win then, so... Yeah,
nope. So 4 auto wounds, plus 1 AP, but minus 1 AP. Force. So, why am I saying plus 1? 1 minute. It's plus 1 AP, but indirect is minus 1 AP, so 4 ups, yeah. And then the Grizzly Feast. So 1 Kroot has died.
Okay. Then the second mortar is going to go into the same squad as well.
Okay. That's 9 shots, sir.
9 shots.
Just can you imagine all the artillery just raining down?
2 auto wounds, and I don't believe...
And that's it.
2 auto wounds, sir.
1 pass. Grizzly Feast, is there any meat left? No, looks like they might have polished all those humans off.
Polished them all.
Right, and then the last squad?
The last squad is...
What are you thinking?
Can you stop me charging them crew? Because they don't
No.
have access to the concussion grenade thing.
No, I don't. I mean, the dents might cook you, but apart from that...
Minus 2. Probably need a 5 or 6, actually. I'll just fire it into that centre one again.
Still going again. Just bring it down!
Bring it down, then. Why have we got 4 dice? 3 dice.
Ooh, that's just 6. It's gone down by 2 every... 7. It's gone down by like 1 or 2 every single time. Interesting.
So that's 1 auto wound and 2 hits.
Yes.
And then this will be freeze, I'm guessing.
Yes.
So 3 saves.
Okay. Come on. Bit of meat left on the bone. Come on. Yes! There we go. They're like sucking the bone marrow. Like, come on, I need that feel no pain.
Bloody hell, them
Kroot are a bit tough, aren't
a
they?
bit durable, yes.
When they've got the feel no pain.
CVs you have left?
I have at least 3. I'm not sure if I put myself up on 1.
So you can also pass one of them squads out of them 3 over there. Okay. Right.
Indeed.
Charge phase.
That
squad over there is going to go to those Kroot. Yes.
This one here.
Yes.
Off you go.
They love it, sir.
Anyone else going in or just them?
That melter squad there
Yes.
is going to go into that devil fish.
Okay, very good.
Oh,
well, whatever you get, you're going to be in. Yeah, that's fine. So they've made it in.
Then that squad over there is going to go into the Riptides, sir.
Very good.
Riptides.
No,
they're not, sir.
No, they are not. No CP either.
And that squad over there is going to go to those 3 Kroot.
Just the Kroot?
Just the Kroot.
Okay. That'll be in. That'll be in.
3 squads in.
3 squads in. All right, we'll let you move those in and we'll be back in just a moment. So Thomas decided he wants to start off over here first. Very good. Carry on. So you have a 10-man squad there. It will be 12 attacks.
Oh, 12?
Yes, 3 for the sergeant, 9 for everyone else.
Very good.
Off you go.
Very good. 5 or 4s?
4s. Bloody hell.
Bloody no, that's
They don't like it up them.
They don't like it up them, sir. And then
4s.
Bloody hell,
I think there's a very strong chance.
That is 6.
I think there's a very strong chance they are gone. They're gone! There you go. Squad of guardsmen just annihilating the squad of Kroot. Now, we'll do their consolidates very carefully at the end because you're obviously trying to take me on to 0 primary.
And also,
yes.
didn't pile them in.
Well, you could have piled in a little bit further forward, but I had based you pretty much as far as forward as you could go with the ones that had a realistic chance of getting onto the objective. And remember, you did have to stay an inch away from my ghost kill. So I have not jibbed you. I know I'm a tower player, but for once I have not jibbed you.
And then over there,
yes.
How many Kroots?
If it's
2?
2, so it's the same again. You will have 12 attacks. Drive them, men! Drive them! Oh, I think you might be off put by the Grizzly Feast.
The Grizzly Feast.
Alright, and then you have to wound me on 4s.
Oh,
that's 3. Now, I'm going to pass none. I don't think they get +2 save when they're in cover. I just want to check it's not just ranged attacks. I'm just going to check 1 second. So it is only ranged attacks, so that is 3 failed saves, but I have the Grizzly Feast. Change is good. No, it's not. Now they're dead. Oh, but one of them survives. But there's only 2 left, so they're dead. Oh, Gadzooks. So we have taken these 2. The Kroot have almost been swept from the field, sir. Almost. Yeah, so that is... And then you've got the attacks over here on the Iron Head, but that doesn't really matter. It's 4 attacks. Did you get any hits? You got a wound? God, my God. You do pass it, that's fine. So Then it's going to come over to me as the defender. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pile in here. I'm going to go 3 inches round because I'm not base to base with you. You know, these shenanigans. So I'll do my 3 inches there, get as many onto the objective as I can. That's why I said I don't think you can get me onto 0. You can take me down to 4, I think. Indeed, they are troops. So I'm going to move these 3 round to here, hopefully get them on the objective, eat those guardsmen there, have a good time. So we're back in just a moment. So as the defender this time, I will get to go first. I've activated these crew. They've managed to pile in 3 inches round there, and they've got 3 guys with their little bases touching that objective, which gives me a smidge of obsec and should give me enough bodies to hold this objective from Tom's consolidation over here. I will then get to do my little attacks over here. So we'll see how we go on. So I have got 7 crew left. That is 14 attacks, sir. So that's the first 7. Oh. And we've got 4. And then we've got another 3. 2 of these in a really bitty amount. Okay. And then we've got wounding on 3s again because of strength 4. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of your guardsmen left. 5 of your guardsmen, sorry, I think. Yeah, 5 of your guardsmen. 6 up saves.
5 guardsmen.
5 saves, sorry, not 6. They're all dead, even with the medic. They're very dead.
Bleeding. No.
Am I going to Grizzly Feast?
Are you?
I think I might do. I don't need to interrupt. Yes, I'm going to Grizzly Feast. These crews will have a 5 up save. It was very effective. So that is all of the combat. So we're going to sort out your consolidation now. We'll sort out my consolidation as well, of course. And I think we should be able to hold that objective as a target. Obviously, we've got the 2 tanks as well. But we'll do that off camera, and we'll be back going into... Oh, we've got a little combat over here.
Yeah, yes.
Got a little combat. You will get to go first with your power sword. 5 attacks. 4 hits. Gadzooks. Forced a wound. 4. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. You've only gone and bloody killed them all.
They're all dead, sir.
They're all dead. I don't know if that's good for you or not. I am going to run over there and blast them. But there we go. So there we go. So we'll do all our little end of turn bitties. And we're back going into Tau turn 3. The guard have done an exceptional job of pushing us off objectives here. But I am going to spend my 2 CP to autopass in, by the way. But I still have all of my main firepower on the board. Yes. We shall see how the Tau do in their turn 3. The armoured wedge of Tau firepower has moved forward aggressively. It is literally the infantry of the guard versus the techno-sorcery might of the Tau. All of the Tau infantry has basically been annihilated at this point. Can the poor bloody dog soldiers of the guard hold on? This, I believe, is a turn that will make or break the game. Tom has put me under immense pressure. The fact that I only score 4 primary points this turn, the fact I've not been able to do the actions that I want to do, the fact that he's targeted my infantry has meant that I really am struggling on points. And the scariest bit is that aerospace relays is looking very tricky for me. I can do it in the final turns of the game, but the problem I've got is that a lot of these infantry are having to hide inside my Delphish. He actually needs to move forward a little bit. He's not moved anywhere near far enough. He's going to move forward to there. So the problem I've got is my infantry are having to hide inside my Devilfish in order to be able to not get mortared off the board. Because if Tom keeps mortaring them, I'm not going to be able to do aerospace relays, which is really, really bad. So my plan here is I need to kill all of these Kriegers. If I can kill all of the Kriegers, then it means in my turns 4, I should be able to do some scoring on aerospace. Same for turns 5. And I should also be able to get some decisive action points as well. I'm doing fine on no prisoners, but I need to... It's Cayune time now. I need to start just smashing with my firepower. And that's what the aim is to do. I haven't got my stealth suits though, so a lot of my volume of fire isn't here. We'll have to see if I can do it. My plan is, guys, to kill all of the line infantry. And if I can do that, there's a chance. If I can't do that, it's going to be tricky. That is my movement phase. My command phase was simply to put the marker light on this guy here. It's time to go all in. Tau shooting phase, turn 3. Starting off with the commander, he's going to put all of his guns into the Krieg infantry over here. Now, I am finally in Cayenne, so I will start getting some exploding 6s. There's one explosion. I will get to re-roll that miss. So that is an exploding 6. That will become 7 hits with the burst cannon. And then we are looking at 3s, but with 4 re-rolls to hit because of precision of the hunter. Nope, so that's going to be 5 wounds on the first Krieg infantry squad. That will be 4 fails. 3 of them will die because of the med pack, but that is 3 dead. We then got the Cyclic Ion Raker. They're all going to hit. We're then going to wound you. Well, I need to re-roll this. That's going to be 2 more deads. That's 5 dead in total.
Yes. And
then we've got the Plasma Rifle, which gets a hit. And a wound. That is going to be 6 dead in total. Not bad at all. So we'll take his characters off, and we're back in a second. We're then going to go with the Ion Head. Now, he did fall back, but because of Cayenne, he will be able to still fall back and shoot, but it will be a -1 to hit, so he'll be hitting on 4s. I'm going to put my smart missiles in here. I'm going to put my ion cannon in here. Trying to really level those exploding 6s. So my smart missile systems going in first. Okay, no explosions, but that is 3 hits. Okay. And then I will be wounding you. That will be 2 wounds. It will be AP -1, sir.
Into the dents?
No. This is into the other guys. Okay. That will be 2 dead. It was 2. 2. So that will be 2 of these guys dead. What do you want? The 2 flamers gone? Yeah. Leave the Vox and the medic. Okay, and then we'll go into the dents. Not into the dents, into this squad over here. So we're going to fire the Ion Head. It's a good start. That's 6 shots. Okay. I don't think there's any point in overcharging this, so we're not going to bother. Oh, that's good. Oh, that is good. So that is 4 hits, 1 explosion. And then we are going to be wounding you on 3s. That will be all 4 dead, sir. All 4. Oh, wait, you do have a medic in there, so let me use my tower reroll. That will be all 4 dead, sir. That objective has been cleared. All right. We're getting there. We're just clearing away. Clearing the weeds. Clearing the weeds. Exactly. Let me give you those guys there, buddy. Right. Let me have a little thing. I've got to be have the precision of the hunter. I have to be very, very careful with how I'm shooting these guys now. Does the Devilfish go over here? I think we save the Devilfish. We see where his shots need. He's within 12-inch range of both this unit, so we'll see where he's needed. We're going to go over to the middle now. And I think we're going to go straight up for the Riptide. He's gone for his big gun. He's going for maximum shots. So we're going to put everything. Now I'm in the den, so that doesn't matter. So I think we go for. No, we're going to go for the. Yeah, we'll go for the Riptide. Oh, I need to have a little think because either he needs to go over here.
I've got him frazzled.
You've got me frazzled, man. Oh. I think we're going to go with this first, and he's going to put everything into there.
Okey-dokey.
And. Yes, that's fine. That is fine. Do I want to go for submunition? It's my 1 CP. Submunition would let me do a lot more mortal wounds there. No. We're just going to go for the shots. Okay, so smart missiles first. That is an explosion, so they all hit because of the mark light on him. And then it's going to be 3s to wound. So that is going to be 7 wounds. This will be ignoring cover, AP -1. So you will pass 2 of them and the medic. So 4 will die. 4 from the central squad have died. And we've got the main rail gun. That is going to be a miss. It does get a hit with the inbuilt hammerhead reroll. It does get a wound. That is going to kill 1. And it's going to kill 3 more thanks to the mortal wound. So 4 more of those guys are going to be dead. That should leave you with 2 men left in that squad. All right. That's pretty good. I think that means that I'm then going to go for Long Strike next. And Long Strike is going to put everything into this squad down here. So he's going to fire his smart missile systems. It's a lot of 2s. But he does get an explosion, so that's all right. And then we are going to be wounding on 3s. That is going to be 5 at -1. That will be 4 dead, becomes 3 dead because of the med pack.
Tre's dead.
And then we've got Long Strike's big gun. He is going to miss. He then gets a hit. He then gets a wound. That will be 4 more dead from Long Strike over there as well. So how many are left in that squad? 3? Or 4 or 2?
3.
3 left in that squad. Okay. The Ghost Kill is going to put its burst cannons in there and its Ion Raker in here. So we're going for the Ion Raker. We keep going. Going for the Ion Raker. Okay, he's got a miss and a miss, but he has got an explosion. Do I use my tile reroll yet? I don't think so. The burst cannon. No, I'll do it here. Yeah. No. So tap. No. But that's the explosion going back in. All right. Wounding on 3s. That's going to be 3 dead. And that is the squad dead. So the middle squad has been annihilated. And now we get to go for the burst cannons into the other squad there. I've got 4 more shots after this. Okay, so hitting on 4s means that they miss, but then exploding because of Kayun means that they're going to go back in. And then wounding on 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds there. 5 ups there, Tom. Nope, that squad has gone. We're clearing them. We're driving them. We're driving them, men. We're driving them. We're then going to go for the Riptide, and he's going to fire everything into this squad here. Remember, I've still got the Devilfish. Still got the Devilfish, guys. All right, Riptide going for his big gun. Okay, let's see what he can pull out the bag. He will miss 3 times, but the explosions will go back in. Do I use my... I will use his tile reroll there. Yep, no, so he doesn't hit. And then wounding, that will be 1, 2, 3, 4 dead. Obviously, that becomes 3 dead. So 3 from that middle squad dead. And then I've got the 2 plasma rifles. 2 hits. 1 more dead on top of that. One more. That's going to be 1 more dead. That means I am going to go for the... everything for the Devilfish going into this unit here. We're going to go for the... It's a long take. This is a long take, but we're doing it. We're driving them back for the greater good. Devilfish has got... he's done all right there. He's got half hits, but he does have a explosion, so that will be 5 hits. And that will be 4 wounds at AP -1. That will be 4 more dead from that squad. There's only 2 left in there. We've got the pulse drones. But as they are attached to Devilfish, they will get to benefit from his ballistic skill. I have missed with half again, but we do have an explosion. It's only 1 wound. I'm going to use my towel reroll. No, 2 wounds. 2 5 ups. Oh, made him in style. I think the Riptide is going to have a little charge. That leaves you 2 men here. It leaves you 2 men there. I think that is my shooting. Long Strike has been... everything's been... that was a brutal turn. That was a brutal turn. Charges. I'm going to charge my commander in here.
Okay.
He will just about make it. Oh my god. He's just not keen. He's like, sir, are you sure? It's like, yes, I'm bloody sure. Get in there.
Are you sure?
And then the Riptide's going to charge those last 2 guys over there. And he should be okay. Ooh, maybe not. I'll use my...
I don't think so. You need to use the CP.
He's used my CP there.
Come on.
They should be okay. There we go. He's going to go in there. And he's going to go in there. Yeah, I'm just going to try and do it a bit like that. There you are.
I will heroically intervene, you see. So yes.
Yes, exactly. All right, so I believe that is my shooting. I'm going to have to check some combat stats for these. Combat is it some kind of superhero towel coming in here. Let's see if we can beat the snot out of these guardsmen. Let's see how you like it, Upham. We're back in guard combat phase. Starting off with the Riptide, we have got 6 attacks, hitting on 5s. That shows willing. Each time it shoots or fights, it does get to do a reroll. So do a little reroll. That is 3 hits. That is pretty good. And then that will be 2 wounds. I don't know if it's got any AP, but just roll to see if you pass. So that would be 1 dead. Let me just check if the Riptide Fists have got any kind of AP. Riptide Fist, they are AP2, so that means you wouldn't actually get a save. So you are dead, sir. Sorry for making you all saves that you didn't need to.
It's all right.
We're then going to go for the commander. He has got his 4 attacks. He is hitting on 3s. They all hit. I don't think I get exploding punches, but there we go. That is 4 wounds, sir. Now, I don't think he's got any AP. Nope, he has killed the last 2. We've cleared up every last Kriegsman in this godforsaken place.
Or have you?
Or have I? Right, well, these guys down here, they don't count. I meant the actual bloody Krieg, bloody infantry. Oh, and that does allow me to get decisive action this turn.
Is it at the end of your turn?
Yeah. So I have got my decisive actione.
So what's that, 5?
I think it's 4. I think I get it 4 a pop for it, but I'll check.
4, no, I think it goes 4, bigger, and then max.
Okay. That is pretty gnarly. That is a big turn. The guard going into their turn 4 will just have their little infantry guys down here. You've just got officers and artillery.
And because I charged, I'll only get 4 next turn as well.
Oh yeah, because you took yourself off his objective. That's hilarious. But you were taken away with the spirit of the attack, weren't you?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, that was a very big towel turn 3. It absolutely needed to go off. It took very careful, precise shooting. It was, Tom, brutal efficiency. So we will be back in guard turn 4. With much of the infantry being out of commission, the artillery has been pressed into use as emergency assault guns. Tom has driven for. I love this scene. Like, just look, shatter that riptide. Load the ball bearing shot. Grape shot, sir. There we go. So these 2 battles have moved forward to hold these objectives, and you have used move on these engineers here to move them forward, and then hopefully blast these Kroot here. And Creed is in a position to. He's also moved forward there, and he might go for some choppy, given half an opportunity. You've then moved the command squad onto here.
Yes.
And then that is it, basically. And of course, the mortar pit has taken aim.
Stellan or whatever his name is underneath.
He's hiding around there, that's fine. All right, we shall go straight into your shooting phase. Do you know where you're starting, sir?
We'll start with the Krieger there.
The Krieg, all right, this will be 9 shots.
9 shots hitting on
3s.
3 rolling 1s.
Yes.
Krieg.
So naturally, you roll lots of 2s.
Lots of 2s. Very good.
And you're wounding me on 3s.
There we go. 3 wounds, sir. AP -1.
AP minus none.
Oh, is it?
AP dash. Only AP minus 1 if you take aim with them.
Okay.
So 6 ups. Nope. 5 ups. Yes. So only one of them dies. Grizzly Feast has to have been the most clutch fucking stratagem that I have used
then
this game.
Creed is going to pop his pistols into that ghost keel.
Okay.
2 hits.
One of those was a born soldier's hit, but so you had 1 auto wound.
One auto wound, sir.
Fails it.
Nice.
Takes 2 damage, so he's got 10 left. 10 left.
Then the first mortar squad is going to hit the Pathfinder at the very back.
Just going to put the dice on so I don't forget. 1 minute. Boop. So there's no Pathfinder at the back.
Isn't there?
No, he's in the Devilfish.
The vehicle.
He's hiding in the vehicle, so I have a chance of doing some points.
So the then is going to shoot that vehicle.
Shoot the Devilfish?
Shoot the Devilfish.
Okay.
That's very good. So D6 plus... So 9 shots, hitting on Fuers, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I'll designate it as a target as well.
Yes, that is fine. That's good job, because you rolled a shitload of fucking ones.
And there's 1 auto wound.
Bloody hell, these basilisk assault cannons. And then 3 wounding on 3s, so that's 4 wounds.
4 wounds, AP -3.
Indeed, so I will be on 6 ups. Stop 1 to take 6 damage. It has 8 left.
Then your second basilisk is going to do the same.
That will be going across the denser.
That's fine.
Okay.
D6 plus 3. So
that's 6.
6. There he is. 6 5s.
You're shortchanging me.
Yeah, re-rolling against this.
2 auto wounds. 2 regular hits.
2 regular hits. That is
3.
3 wounds, sir.
I take all 3. It's got 2 wounds left.
2 wounds. Oh, the heavy bolters as well. Sorry.
Oh God!
So the first one.
Oh God! He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
2 wounds of that one.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Then the other one, I'm presuming, is in range.
Yeah, it'll be 5s to hit. 1 auto wound. Nothing.
Nothing.
Ah! No, I fail it. Now I don't. Oh, you've got the mortars coming next. Oh, I'm gonna CP. I'm gonna CP reroll that. Oh. No! Oh my God.
Oh, that's funny.
I did my very best to try and protect it. So there's 6 guys inside. None of them die. They are like 6 individual fucking guys. So I'm gonna basically get out, and I'm gonna get out and hide in that light cover. So we'll see how it goes. So I'll deploy my guys, and we'll be back in a second. So Tom is going to go with the first squad of mortars. He's going to do it into the 4-man squad, and he's going to use ingrained precision, so you get auto wounds on 5s and 6s. All right, so see how many shots you get. That's pretty big. That's 13. 13 shots. Now you're going to be hitting me on, you're firing indirect, and you won't be going over the den, so you'll be hitting on 4s. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God, he's rolled really well. I think this is the mortar phase that wins you the game. I'm just going to have to take you off all primary. No primary for you.
Not primary.
Okay, so I will be on a 3-up save against this. So how many do we have?
5,
10.
10.
So here are the first 5. Pass all of them. I'm going to roll those dice again. They seem to do quite well. Here are the second 5. So I've lost 2. 2 men have died. That's okay.
Second mortar battery into the same squad.
Okay. He's rolling
nice.
so
14
hard.
shots. This is an ingrained precision, this squad, so 6s. So 2 auto wounds. Don't miss.
I hate mortars, bad.
Oh dear, Tim.
I never use them against you, man.
7 wounds.
7. All right, the first 5. There's 1 left. He's dead. He's not very dead. He's just dead. All right. So the 4-man squad.
Then the third mortar is going to pile into the 2-man squad, because my centre unit is probably going to pop the las gun into the last guy, I think. That's what I'm going to do. So 3d6 shots.
Oh, you've just rolled so well with the mortars.
9, 10, 11, 12. It's an all 4s.
Yes.
Bloody hell. Freeze. So that is 5 wounds.
Okay. Only 1 dies. That's pretty helpful.
How many CP do you have left?
None.
Okay.
Neither do you, though.
Right. Okie dokie then. So how many las guns do we have in the centre?
1, 2, 3, 4.
4. Right. So 2 into the 1-man squad and 2 into the other 1-man squad.
I don't think you can see the other 1-man squad. There's a big fuck-off tank in the way.
We agreed it's light cover.
Light cover doesn't mean anything about true line of sight.
Well, you said if it's obscuring, then
it's light cut. It's true line of sight
okay,
still applies.
4 into the other guy then. So
1 hit.
1 hit. No wound. All right. That's the end of my turn. Oh, actually, sorry. The Krieg's in charge into the
Kroot. Yeah, I'm going to eat his brains.
Engineers are also going to charge.
Okay, so you're just going to fight. You're going to have to go around the wall, so you're going to end up like there.
So the engineers charge 10.
You can get all 3 on. There you are.
Sweet.
Okay. Off you go.
That's it. So
Who are you going to fight with first?
Engineers, because
it's 3 attacks plus a sergeant is 4. Okay, 1 hit. No wounds.
No wounds. Creed.
This is where you might actually do something. That's 4 hits. 3 wounds.
AP minus 3 actually, so you wouldn't get a save against.
This is feel no pains.
Oh,
lose 1.
Oh. Oh, yeah, I forgot you're giving them.
Yeah, grizzly bees. Oh.
Yes, that's the end of my turn then.
So I will fight you back. I'm going to go for all of my, crew are going to go into the engineers.
The engineers, yes.
So I've got 5 guys left. That's 7, 8 attacks. They missed, but obviously I had another 2 attacks to go. So they hit, and then they wound. So 5 at AP -1, 5 ups.
Ooh,
they're dead.
Okay.
Yeah, dead. It was a valiant effort, but it was not to be.
So I don't get any 4 inflex, do I?
No, your vehicle. Oh, no, not all your vehicles in range of an officer. Not all your infantry are in range. Oh well, no, they are, because these guys died. So you maybe I should target Creed, but that's fine. So you'd get 2 points for inflexible command. You didn't wipe a unit out, did you? Under the influence of an order. Under the influence of an order.
Take aim from them guys.
Yes, so you get another 2 points for that. So inflex is max. Yeah. It's almost impossible.
Boots, I don't get any for boots.
Boots, you get none here. You get 1 for the centre.
Yep.
And banners, you've already done.
Start of your turn, you hold
2 objectives.
Dos.
Yeah, so I will get 8 points.
8. Yes.
All right. Okay, so we're going to go over to Tau. Turn number 4.
Yes.
Right, let's give this a go. Tau, command phase and movement phase done. We've fallen back against Creed. We don't want him holding that objective or heroic intervening or doing anything crazy over there. He does have 5 attacks, so we can cut down all 5 of those crew, given half an opportunity. And Tom will go first. So the crew have fallen back over there to hold the objective. Longstrike has marker-lighted himself. And then he has gone forward over here. He has his eyes on this command squad and also on this basilisk. We then have the hammerhead here is in the dens, ready to unleash hell on this command squad here. The Ironhead is holding ground there. The basilisk here is being surrounded by the commander and the Riptide, and there is a cheeky Death Watch Marshal behind that wall there, and my commander has designed to kill him. The Riptide is boosted forward. It's gone for the big gun. And he's looking at picking up some mortar teams ASAP. That is the Tau movement and command phase. Oh, should say, I was able to move my infantryman here and get aerospace relays off this turn because he is a fire warrior unit. And I've moved and advanced this guy here. And he isn't aerospacing yet because he's advanced. But hopefully he will get to aerospace that turn. And if Creed is dead, then the crew should be able to aerospace my turn 5 as well, which should get me 3 points for that. All that I need to do is try and clear up the remainder of these pesky guardsmen. The Kuvesa must be taught a lesson. Now, hopefully, if I kill this guy here, I will be, and I kill these 2, I will be able to, either one of those, I will be able to get decisive action as well. So let's go straight into the Tau shooting phase. So Longstrike is going to open us up first. He's going to put his big gun here, and he's going to put his smart missiles into this squad over here. So let us go for the rail cannon. It is a hit because of his own marker light. It is a wound, and that is a dead basilisk no matter what. Well, let me just double check. Might not be actually. That will be 10 damage. I believe they actually have 11 wounds. So the basilisk will be alive on a single wound.
Smart missiles, I'm guessing, as well.
Yeah, smart missiles are going into here though.
Oh, okay.
So there we go. So speaking of smart missiles, let us go for the smart missiles. Now I will be getting exploding 5s now because I am within 12, hitting on 2s. Oh God, Tom, the Tau firepower is unprecedented. I might as well use my Tau reroll here as well. There's no point in not doing, so they all hit, and I get 4 explosions, which means somehow 8 shots becomes 12 hits. And then we're going to get... This is where Tau start going bonkers, man, when you start getting late Cayenne. So that will be 9 wounds on your command squad. You will be at AP -1. You will be... well, it depends. You can tank all these on your officer if you want. He's got a 5 from vulnerable save, but I don't think it's going to make a big difference.
No. So how many wounds do they all have?
So most of them have got 1 wound each, but you do have 5 at feel no pain. So,
okay. So and then these would go on the officer.
So this would be One dead, one fail. So you need to do these one. Yeah, was that a fail?
Yeah, these were 2 of them were passes because it was a 5. Or
were you taking them on? Did you start taking them on?
No. I just threw them.
Were they in the pool?
Yes.
Did only one of them pass? One on a 5.
Yes.
Right, take that 5 out. We'll say that was your officer. Right, 2 in. Right, now you need to make all of these need to be 5 at feel no pains. We're going to assume the medic. No, so 1 dead, 2 dead, 1 passed, 3 dead. Keep going. So 4. So that will be your officer dead. That'll be one of you guys dead. So now all of these just 5 at feel no pains.
Ooh,
so 2 more dies. So you will have lost 3 guys and your officer.
Okay.
And there should be 2 left. You've got you're gonna have to have your medic left.
Which one's the officer?
And yeah, so you probably want to kill that guy, and you don't really need the Voxcaster anymore, so you need coherency. So yeah, okay. So that was Long Strike's burst. We're gonna go with the Ghost Kill. He's gonna put his Cyclic Ion Raker in here, and he'll put his burst cannons into here. So Cyclic Ion Raker, 6 shots. A lot of those missed, but there is an explosion in there, and I've got a reroll. No, and then we'll be wounding on. I think it's wounding on 3s. Yes, it's wounding on 3s because I'll tell you what, I'll overcharge and I'll give myself a wound. I can't remember exactly what I rolled, but there we go. It's only 8, fair enough. Didn't really matter in the wash. Does it explode? Does the ammunition cook off? No, the Basilisk has gone kaput, and then we have the burst cannons coming in here.
And that takes my banner off as well.
No, I'm not actually on there yet.
Your vehicle should be just on the thing.
I don't think I was quite in range, but I'll check. I'll check. But there we go. I don't think it's going to make a big difference. So that's the first burst cannon. This is the second burst cannon. Miss. All misses there, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, I only missed with 1 at the end of the day. These will be wounding you on 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, that is 8. You will be on 4 up saves here. Only 2 pass, and then these will be all 5 up feel no pains. No, the command squad has gone. The colours have fallen. You lost the king's colours, sir. You shame us, sir. Major Lennox must answer.
Lennox paid with his life, sir.
There we go. We're then going to go with the Ion Head, and Ion Head can actually do some work against Creed, can't it? So we'll go with this Riptide, this Hammerhead. He's going to put his main gun in here, and he's going to put his smart missiles into this squad. I'll tell you what. Should we do the Riptide next?
Yes.
No, we'll do the Hammerhead. Smart missiles are going to go into this squad here, and the main gun's going to go into the Basilisk there. So the main gun range! That is a miss, but I get an inbuilt reroll. That is a hit. And then I get to wound. That is a wound. You don't get a save. That is a dead Basilisk. Does it cook off? It does not. Ugh. Basilisk has...
I was hoping for a 6.
That Basilisk has gone. The Assault Stugs... The Su-76 is in space. Have now gone to in hell. And then we've got the smart missiles.
Oh, the smart missiles.
Yeah. Indirect fire, so they're gonna miss. I don't get to re-roll. I don't actually have a tile re-roll in the bank, so I might as well do it. Yeah. I don't get explosions because I'm over 12. That will be 3 wounds on your mortar teams. That will be 1 mortar team dead. There we go.
1 mortar team. Wait, so one of these dead, yeah?
Yeah.
Just a base? Or...
Just a base. Okay, we've then got the Riptide. He's going to put... he can't split shots, so he's going to put his big gun in here, and he's going to put his plasma guns in there. So we've got the 2 plasmas. 1 hit, 1 miss. The plasma... That's going to kill one. That's going to kill one. I'll actually use my... Sorry, I'll use my tab reroll on the other thing. No, it still misses. So one of these is dead. And then we've got the big gun. Maximum firepower going into the other squad. That will be 2 explosions, 1 hit. And they miss. So 2 explosions are going to go back in here. They're all dead. They are all dead. Big AP. They look at when the Imperial infantry lines crumble. The firepower, the support weapons cannot last.
Where's the bloody Air Force?
Where are the bloody tanks? Tanks! Where are the tanks?
I saw 100 infantry go over that wall, and are you telling me all of them are dead?
The Commissar's like, you lost because we're all weak. Not the other way around. We lost because you're all weak. There we go. Tau Commander into the Castellan behind that. I'll say Castellan, it's a Watchmaster or Marshal even. Reroll all hits.
Nice.
Reroll all wound. That will be 6 saves on your 5-up save, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4 dead. He's got 1 left. No, he's not. He's Marshal, so he is dead. Oh. Difference between Acadian Castellan and Marshal is the Marshal only has 4 wounds. Oh, hang on, but I think he had a 4-up save in there. Let's say he's got a wound left over. Okay. Let's see if I finish him off. No. 3 hits. Okay, now you need to make 3, 4 up, 3, 5 ups. No, he's very dead at that point. Very good. And then we're going to have the Ion Head, and that's going to go into Creed down here. It's going to put everything into him. Mm-hmm. Tell you what, we'll put the smart missiles into here. Mm-hmm. So the Ion Head going into Creed. That is only 4 shots. Yes. That is 2 hits. I'll use my Tau reroll. No. 2 wounds, sir. 2 5-up invulnerable saves.
1 pass, 1 fail.
I think that will be 3 damage.
3 damage.
Still going. And then we've got Smartius Missalius down here. That's not good.
For me or for you?
Nothing. for you, definitely. Not good for me, I mean. It was good for you. That is my shooting combat. Ghost Kill into the mortars. Yep. To the wall.
I'm guessing a Riptide.
Riptide's going to charge both of those.
Yep.
Yes. That stops you from being able to mortar me.
No.
There we go. And Creed can bum around with his cigar down there. And that is the Tau turn 4. We will fist your... that sounds wrong. We'll fist your last mortar team.
Yeah.
We have got 3 hits. I'll use a Tau reroll. No. They are dead.
Them 3 or...
No, just that one. Yeah, your Commissar can work intervene, by the way. Boop. And then the Ghost Kill, I've no idea how many attacks it has. I'm going to guess 4. It doesn't matter. It's damage output literally means nothing. There we go. Done. That is my turn 4. And the Tau are... There's not a lot of guard left.
There is currently a Commissar, Creed, and 3 more.
3 more teams.
I'm happy to call it here.
Should we call it that? Yeah, we'll see. Because I don't think your turn, you're not going to get any primary.
Yeah. I can't do anything.
The army has crumbled.
Yes.
It was looked very much in your favour for the beginning of the game. Very much. But let's... That
was a bit bloody.
The last couple of turns. Yeah. Let's tie the table up a little bit. Calculate the final scores. I think it's going to be pretty close, but I think the Tau might have, with that big push, considering you'll get 0 points turn 5. Not even primary or secondary or anything. That might have swung it. But we'll be back with final thoughts and a final score in just a moment. And so quiet falls upon this battlefield. The chatter of pulse weaponry and the thumping of mortars finally comes to an end after ceaselessly pounding away on each other for many turns, for 4 turns. We have calculated the final scores, and unfortunately, it is a victory for the fish people. I've never been so upset to lose a game.
The first wave of the Guard.
This is only the first wave, of course. This was just the recon force. So the final score was 78 to the Guard, to the Tau, and it was 66 to the Guard. A surprisingly low score considering how much pressure you were putting me on, but I feel like
it was also the fact. Obviously, I was on 2 object. I never got like that 12 on primary, so that was the other thing about it as well. So it was, it was a lot of fun.
You were putting me into so much pressure.
It was really funny halfway through the game. You're going, I don't know what to do. And I'm like, it's not nice to face 100 guardsmen just running at you, is it?
Those 100 guardsmen plus the mortars were so powerful. If you had those Krieg are awful. Like I now realise what I've been doing to people.
You realise how horrible they are.
If I've been caged shock troops and you hadn't had the medic and you hadn't had the wounding on 3s,
you would have been picking up infantry left, right, and centre.
Yeah, 100%. Krieg meta all the way. All the way. Mortars were massive. Were so powerful.
I love the mortars.
So to give you guys an idea,
were terrible.
Yeah, as we suspected, but you want to give them a go.
I did.
To give you guys an idea of the final scores, I actually only got 6 points on Deploy Aerospace Reloads. I only got it off twice, literally over there, and then we said my Pathfinder would have been able to get it off there in the final turn. That is normally an easy 15 for Tau, and because Tom just mercilessly targeted my infantry with everything he had. I've got no infantry left. I've got like 5 crew down here that probably would have been beaten up by Kree. We just didn't roll it out, so... Yeah.
Good game, man.
Speaking of crew, Grizzly Feast, very cool.
That's cool. Like, you saved about 5 in the centre there just from going, Grizzly Feast.
This human tastes like chicken.
It's proper good game. I enjoyed that.
I think we just said that all you needed to do to win that game was swap out those 3 Hellhounds and Basilisks for 4 Lehman Russes. 4 Lehman Russes, and you've got yourself
that would have been really interesting. But again, ifs and buts. I just wanted to run like a really stupid army, and it worked. It worked so well. It was those exploding 6s that kicked in for you like turn 4.
It's massive. Turn 4 to turn 3, it was like, I'm getting quite a few. I didn't even need marker lights.
No.
And then turn 4, it was just like, just picked everything up. You went from having over half of your army at the end of turn 2 to having nothing by the end of turn 4. That's when Cayune kicks in. And that's kind of what I knew was going to happen. I was like, okay, don't sweat. Don't get the pressure. Don't worry. You've picked Cayune.
I saw you sweating profusely.
I had to tell myself. I didn't say that I wasn't sweating. I had to tell myself. And it was like, don't worry, because you know that your power comes in the late game. And it did. But honestly, dude, those first 2 turns were terrifying. Well, genuinely, I thought there's no way.
You see how my custodians, no matter how I write my list, I'm like, I cannot deal with like this. Like, it's so tough. Like, so tough to deal with.
I'd love to do a rematch. If not next week, then the week after. We don't want to run the same armies every single week, but I'd love to do a rematch
you could always play custodians next week and see how you do.
I don't mind you playing. I've told you, I don't mind you playing guard. You can be the guard. I've played a few games of guard over the years. So
it'd be funny because I'd be like, you could do this with custodians, and you'd be like, you could do this with guard, and it's basically like
What I think would be really cool is over the next few weeks, you run the guard. I'll have hopefully the Tyranids ready after the 24 hours painting stream. So I'll run the Tyranids, and then I'll run like the Death Guard. I'll run like the Gene Cyclical, and you can just work your way through different factions, honing and refining your list for when you get your own guard army. Then you know exactly what you need to build and buy. Definitely. But final thoughts for me were: you dealt with the stealth suit surprisingly quickly. Normally they're like it's just impossible to shift. That really put the willies up me, I'm not going to lie. And then my Fire Warriors did nothing this game, which is a shame. They normally do right, but you totally out-infantryed.
Mortar into them. So.
The mortars were... You dealt with the Fire Warriors, you dealt with the stealth suits. I think the one problem that you had was because you didn't have your own Lehman Russes, you did not touch any of my firepower. If you'd had 4 Lehman Russes, I think you would have won that game because my tanks have been so busy having to deal with Russes and stuff that you end up being able to sling shots back at me, and when my Cayune kicks in, there's not enough left to deal with it.
Definitely super fun. I like the guard.
Yeah, you were really enjoying the role play, weren't you?
You witness how oppressive they can be. I was like, yeah, it's really hard.
But they're not unbeatable, are they?
Not unbeatable, but it's But, what I mean is like it's just guard are like strong. Like,
Especially versus I wouldn't deny that.
Elite armies.
Yeah.
Because custodians can only knock out like 2 units a turn.
Yeah. I only feed you what I want to feed you.
Yeah, and it's like, oh.
My final thoughts on, after playing against the Guard, and I'm going to obviously try this with several other armies, but my final thoughts are, they're not impossible to kill. You just actually have to turn your fucking brain on. Because I actually had to just switch on and be like, right, this is going to go here, this is going to go here, this is going to go here. And if I'd just been playing it like half asleep, just playing on autopilot, I would have lost this game. So I had to pull out every single one of my 2 brain cells and engage them for this win.
Mortars are good.
Yeah, and you got to play a lot more fun game than I did.
Yeah,
because you were just memeing it forward. Yeah.
Mortars at you, you're like, why is everything dying?
Incoming. All right, and in that final thought, we're going to end the battle report here. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe and all that kind of good stuff. If you've really enjoyed today's episode and you want to see more of these battle reports, then please consider becoming a channel member or Patreon supporter. It really is the lifeblood of the channel and allows us to do what we do here. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you to Tom for coming down for another game. And of course, as always, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.